Hey, you gamers want to watch Intel, by the way? I don't know if you guys saw. I'm going to watch the Intel tournament on stream. So this is how the bracket breaks down for this, which is pretty cool. Toy, by the way, who's in this bracket, played Lily, which I don't know if you guys have seen, but the general consensus on this character is that she's not particularly strong. Like, people are like, oh, I think she's one of the weaker characters in the game. I don't know why. I wonder if it's just because she's straightforward. You know, I wonder if it's just because she's like a straightforward character, and so like because her options are not extremely, I don't know, like she doesn't have lots of wild stuff, people are like, I'm not so sure. Let me turn that down a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think she seems solid. Well, to me, when I played her, I thought she seemed very easy, very straightforward, and what's it called? Solid. Like, she's got a lot of good stuff that she has in her kit. There's some stuff that I think is like really interesting about her. One thing that I'm sure some of you may have realized is when you block her heavies, like her back heavy punch or standing heavy punch, crouching heavy punch, and she wants to do quarter circle back, medium or light, you can drive impact the cancel, right? Nicely done from Toy. He probably has a kill here, right? Yeah. Boom. Easy peasy. But she can do crouching heavy punch into quarter circle back light and recover in time to drive impact your drive impact. Is what I was testing last night, which is pretty, that seems really good to me. Wow, nice Spire over the fireball. Yeah, exactly. I don't think she can DI back off every button though. I think it depends on the button. Another thing is that I think the level 1 against this character was like, oh, you just drive impact the Spire, but people just started using EX Spire or super canceling the Spire, you know, which is also pretty good. One thing I will say that I think is quite good, and I think people will do this a lot, is like after he gets pushed out here, Nephew tries to parry, and when his parry doesn't work, he's like, oh shit, because he tried to parry Toy's button, and Toy's button got stuffed by Juri's fireball. So he's like, oh shit, I'm parrying. Oh god, it's not going to reach me, and he just dashes in. A lot of times what people have been doing now too is like swinging with the big normal. So like let's say you hit Juri's heavy kick or something, and then after it whiffs, you try to perfect parry their counter poke, right? So you just input parry where their counter poke timing is, and if it doesn't hit, you can just dash cancel, or like a, you know, you can do either, which is not easy for the opponent to deal with. Because if you dash cancel, you know, you're going to move all the way in, they got to hit something fast. And if you just stay in place and you swing with a button, then you could just whip punish them, right? So, you know, it creates a gnarly little mix-up off of just you initiating a parry that doesn't hit. That's not going to reach. And he's burnt out now. Man, that's like the worst feeling when you try... You try to like drive impact someone and then they get their bar back and then it burns you out. Boy, that is bad. This position got so bad for Nephew so fast. And so after this super, Toy's in a great position, especially for the drive rush. No. Oh, I wonder if he was 2+ the command grab there because of the burnout. Now is gonna get away because Toy is burned out. Maybe he just wasn't right with the timing. Oh man. Oh, that was scary. Dead. Damn. Her chase down is so good. Juri is really well rounded and really solid in this game, as I'm sure all of you know, right? Oh, that was probably an accident. You know what happens with Lily a lot? I'm sure if you guys play Lily, you know this, because I messed around with the character and I had this happen to me. I didn't even play her that long. Is you try and do the light store, and then you get you try to do command grab, and you get the light store on accident. Dude. I'm sorry, it's Nephew that's almost in burnout. Man, that it happens so much, dude. Yeah, it happens all the time, right? Oh, this is the kill here. Second drive rush, nice. The extra block stun is wild. I mean, because when you're in burnout, you take 4 extra frames of block stun, and when you drive rush, you gain 4 frames of block stun. So the best example to illustrate how silly it is Zangief's headbutt is +4 on block, and if you're in burnout, it's +8 on block. If he drive rushes while you're in burnout into headbutt, it's +12 on block. See, he tried to dash cancel there after his parry whiff. Just about tied in regards to the resources. Like, what an absurd number, like, right? Like, well, he's +12 on, but what's he gonna do at +12? Anything, I guess. You know, this is really bad for Toy. Oh, okay, he got out with the Spire. Spire was a good choice. Oh, not gonna reach. I like the idea though. Now he gets the stun. He should be able to kill here. Spend 1 stock. I don't even know if he needed level 1. He probably needed level 1. I like him spending it. Because he could have done something else, but I don't think it was worth messing around. I'll give you guys the lowdown on this. When you block crouching heavy punch or any of her heavies, right? She tries to do anything with the club that's cancelable. So back heavy, standing heavy, or crouching heavy, and then she does any of the moves after, the medium or the heavy. You can drive impact them, right? Unless she does the light store. If she does the light store and you do reversal drive impact, then she can drive impact you back, which is really bad because not only does she get a store, but then she gets a free drive impact on whatever you do, right? So this is like really, really good. It's like a really dangerous thing to try and drive impact. I have just been drive impacting Lily players there all day. And then I played a Lily player who did that to me. And I was like, what? Is that real? And I went into training mode and I was like, oh my god, that's great. Like, that is super good for her. Something to implement for sure, because if you oh my god, wake up command grab. Yeah, maybe. I didn't see what Nephew did. No, it didn't reach. I think that had to be Spire, right? Because you still had Wind. Wind, level 3? Dead. What up, public secrets? Unfortunate drop. I think maybe he didn't know he had Wind here, huh? Because I think like Spire would work, right? Oh, maybe it was super. That's a good call. It might have been a super attempt too, and just missed it. Damn, you hate to see it.
I don't think he meant to DP. You can't. I don't think you can do 3 lights into DP. It's usually only 2. And here we go.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was super. Either way, whatever the combo choice situation was, that's rough. Poor Toy. Dude, look at Lily just stuck here. Like, I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm trying to leave, bro. I didn't ask for this. Who is it? Oh, it's NuckleDu versus Mena. This is 3 Capcom Cup champs worth of energy here. This is NuckleDu is a 2016 Capcom Cup champ. Mena's 2017 and 2023 question mark or 22. I don't know how it counts. But he won the last Capcom Cup for Street Fighter. You can you got to be careful about light, medium, heavy sandblast because it's drive impactable. But obviously you could just throw EX sandblast to beat that too. What up, Dark Slash? Or just do light, medium, heavy, nothing. So yeah, Du is big ahead not only in light but in drive gauge here, which is the hard thing. Being down on drive gauge in neutral against Guile is kind of your default state, right? Like he almost always is winning drive. Ooh, that was really risky. Oh my god. Mena could win here. The scary thing is his chip is a big problem for him. Oh yeah. That's scary. NuckleDu can get chipped too though. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, it's not gonna reach, right? But Mena's just trying to get close so he can super. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna get hit. He wiggled too close. Dude, your hurt box looks huge. He like wiggled in too close and he's super from too close.
Yeah, even though his super level 1 is a we got a
side swap maybe? No, he's just gonna take the carry. You have a couple of combo choices there, which is I think one of the most fun things about Luke is that his combo routing is very interesting. Like he has a lot of choices to make about which knuckle you want to do, whether you want to side swap, whether you want to just take the corner carry, whether you want to spend extra drive gauge. That should work, yeah. That's really important in this matchup because level 1 super beating fireballs is super strong. Oh, he got him. That's one of Guile's problems is that although his pokes are like, you know, some of the best in class, they're really good. Level 2? No, that's not gonna kill, right? Level 2 would have done it. Oh my god, scary. Although his pokes are really good, Guile's pokes are absurd. A lot of them are weak to drive impact. Right, so if you read correctly that he's gonna do, you know, Soba, if you read correctly that he's gonna do upside down kick or whatever, you can DP it, which is, or drive impact it, which is really good for you. But if you're wrong, then Guile gets such a huge swing in resources, so, you know, it's a risk to do, but oh, he thought it was a fireball and it was a jump. No punish! Oh, that sucks. Oh, that double sucked. Oh.
Clearly MenaRD has that
yeah, if you're a Luke player, and you're like, I want to play Luke, but damn, last time he did neutral jump there to bait the throw. This time he did an immediate back throw. If you're like a Luke player and you're like, oh, I can't do the perfect knuckles every time, can I still play him? Like, there's lots and lots and lots of combos that you can do that don't have perfect knuckles. And not only that, but even the best players miss perfect knuckles. Like, it just happens. All right, we're back into our match. So don't worry about it. What up? Thanks for the prime. Oh shit, nice jumping. And it's interesting he's standing medium punch there. He could have maybe done heavy punch and spent drive gauge, but I think standing medium punch is good too. Oh man. Oh, flash kick. And it was punish counter, so now he's burnt out. That sucked. Did you see this? Look at his drive gauge, right? Like, he misses a parry, he misses an EX. That's punish counter flash kick, so you lose a chunk of drive gauge for it, and then now you're burnt. Nothing you could do there. And now he has no super gauge either. If you're NuckleDu, I think you should just commit to drive impact there, actually, because Mena had no super to level 1 out, so, well, now he's chipped anyway, but he could have just like committed to drive impact, and Mena would have been stunned and nothing he could do, right?
Durability. I mean, it's not just durability.
The window for perfect knuckles 3 frames. You'll get it if you trust me. If you're playing Luke and you're like, dude, I can't do it, you'll get it. It's not as bad as you think. And the nice part is, even if you miss it, there's backup combos you can do. While watching this tournament, Mena's gonna miss perfect knuckle. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. It might have already happened and I just didn't even notice because I was talking about something else. But nice, yeah, he's done that a lot. That's really bad too because Mena's burnt out. Oh, he's just dead. Word.
Into the level 3 super. Try to finish this off, and that is.
I didn't realize he had so much meter.
Tie this up 1-1.
Somersault.
The Parenthood club right now. He's part of Team Parenthood here, so you know that little $2,000 prize can definitely buy a lot of diapers for NuckleDu. Nice,
clean crouching heavy punch. Good walk back too. Dude didn't bite on any of the frame traps. Good anti-air. You know, it's really hard to anti-air the zoner when they jump at you, right? Because like generally as Luke, you're the one approaching, right? So you're not really thinking like, oh, what am I supposed to do here? Like you're always just attacking, so when someone jumps at you, you're not ready. Perfect. Oh wow, that was a big challenge on wake up. It was good though. I think like when you're that low on life, a lot of people will walk back and respect throw or whatever. It's a good little check. Safer than doing like wake up crouch and medium kick or something, you know.
The amount of risks that MenaRD has taken so far has been paying off a lot, man.
Ooh, Mena trying to bait something.
Seemingly out of nowhere, have been paying dividends, pushing NuckleDu into the corner yet again.
Oh, no DP and he lost the corner. That sucks. Yeah, this spot's a little spooky, I gotta say.
Oh no, accidentally into the corner. That's a bad situation.
Yeah, jumping out of the corner. One thing about throw, you know, people always talk about how throws are so cheap and throw loops are so good, right? But this happens so much in this game where you try to throw and you just hold up forward on wake up, and then this is the punish you eat for getting out of the throw, you know? Not very much damage, right? They both did it. Like, Mena also just holds up out of the corner. It's good. I mean, like, it's very strong.
That's a bad situation now.
You know? It's like a really strong thing to do. It's like, why not, right? You just jump out of the corner, you hold up forward, and you're just good. The damage is not that much. Then he backdashed the throw there.
By NuckleDu, that's one of the ways to escape the throw loops in this game. Just get that back.
Both of these characters are... Oh, he could have killed off that. That sucks. He just didn't have the right confirm. Uh-oh. Both these characters are top tier for similar reasons. They're both just extremely well-rounded and good at lots of stuff. Oh, nice. That was perfect.
He was ready. Oh.
Yeah, I'm also down to just hold up forward out of the corner too. If you DP me or if you crouching heavy punch me, I'm totally fine with it because I'm like, dude, whatever. I don't take very much damage at all, right? This is gonna be interesting to me. Lily has anti-projectile moves, right? But I don't know if they're fast enough to deal with Boom. I genuinely haven't seen this matchup much. So I'm actually not sure. I don't know how good EXpire is and Condor for dealing with Boom. I'm guessing they're not bad, but the problem I think most characters have with Guile is actually just not just the Booms. The Booms are great, don't get me wrong. I think the problem is this. Look at him just dominating mid-range with his great buttons. His buttons are absurd. Like, boom is ridiculous. Like, it's really, really good, right? But, like, his mid-range buttons and pressure are so good. Like, his normals are really hard to deal with. Their buttons are, like, super good. Yeah, that is definitely the way to do it against this character. When you block Spire, just doing drive reversal is very good.
And you spend just as much drive gauge doing the drive reversal as Toy does using the EX.
But yeah, like this mid-range against Guile is really hard in this game. Like, it is. Oh, that was a great Spire. It's really hard against Guile in this game, honestly. Yeah, I think that might have chipped anyway. It hit, but I think it would have chipped. Upside down kick is a ridiculous move. Yeah, upside down kick is absurd in this game. It's ridiculous. His crouching medium kick is ridiculous. His Soba is super good. Like, his mid-range buttons are actually also that. You know, as like a Street Fighter V player, this move is a jump scare in this game. Sonic Blade, for those of you who are maybe not familiar, it wasn't like this in 5. You didn't have to worry about the lingering hitbox of Sonic Blade being on you for pressure, especially for EX. Like, he can just do EX Sonic Blade and walk up and like do pressure behind it, and it's a lingering fireball that stays on the screen. You had to like shoot stuff through it. Like, you know, it is a ham move in this version.
Damn!
Oh, that was a sick confirm. Oh, I actually never seen it hit and not get animation.
NuckleDu.
Yeah, it didn't have a lingering hitbox.
Guess the Sonic Blade was creeping in.
It was like you shot fireballs through it. That was what it was for.
I love seeing that. I haven't seen that in a very long time.
Dude, the fact that Sonic Blade kind of...
That was what it was for. It wasn't like a... Now it's like a... It's on the screen. It anti-airs for you sometimes. It has a... What's it called? It's H-disc. Yeah, kind of. Oh, that's unlucky for Toy. Yeah, you're going to get drive impacted back. It's even worse because you lost all that extra life from what you absorbed.
Are you going to spend it? We're going to get some loops? Yeah, we are going to spend it. There we go.
But yeah, it's a really good move in this version.
Right there, being spent by Toy. Nice timing to get over and actually punch that Sonic Boom. Unfortunately, like T-Hawk, doesn't really get anything.
The thing is that she doesn't, after she hits Spire, she doesn't really get any space on Guile. She gets a stock, which is not good if you're down in drive gauge, which, you know, you always are against Guile. He's always winning the drive war because you're just blocking booms and his great normals.
NuckleDu's already recovered at that point, so I feel like you are put yourself more at risk.
Manon is #1 on the Advant Hub's tier list. I mean, you can make up anything. Most people don't think Manon is anywhere near #1. That was a good Spire. That move is cheap though. It's also not a reliable place for tiers, I think. It's just like user voted. So like if little Timmy loses online to Manon, he just goes to Advant Hubs and is like, she's #1. And Advant Hubs is like, little Timmy said it. Better than an individual tier list? No, not at all, but also not necessarily. Oh, I think that was command grab. Man, unfortunate for Toy. He keeps like hitting crouching heavy punch and not canceling into Corsical Bag M or H because he's like afraid, you know, he doesn't want to do it, and then he just keeps losing damage. Yeah, because he's scared to get drive impacted, which makes sense to me. Yeah, if you want an impression about where most people think Manon is, the general consensus on Manon the first day of the game was she was the best because iDom bullied everybody. As time has gone by, most people have agreed that she's like not one of the best characters. There's like 5 or 6 characters people think are the best. Let me explain to you. You say general consensus, but disregard the general consensus. The thing is that when I say general consensus, I mean amongst high-level players and people who have been playing the game. The thing about event hubs and other places like that is that, again, anybody can log in and put their opinion down. If you're in Iron and you're like, Manon's the best character because level 5 command grab does more damage than Zangief's grab, you can go on there and put that, right? But when you think about where people think the character power lists are now, it's generally from people who've been playing the game for a lot so far, like played it or seen most of the cast, and they have general early thoughts about where character power level are. There's not like a super strong argument from most people that she's better than characters like Guile, Ken, Luke, DJ. Those are characters people think are really, really strong right now. Anyway, again, I would not look at event hubs as like an accurate list because I have played fighting games a long time and that list has never ever been accurate. As a pro tip, if you don't want people to make fun of you, don't be like event hub said. Like I'm just looking out for you. Not because I'm judging you, but because everybody else is judging you. Maybe they were judging you for the right reasons. I'm starting to think you should have been judged harder. Just take it easy, dude. Hey, this is winners, right? There's 2 groups for those of you unaware with the format. There's 2 groups. There's Group A and Group B. There's 4 players in each group. This is the winner side of this group. Damn, Manon went with Blanka against Juri, huh? Instead of playing Luke. That's interesting.
Blanka has such a high ceiling right now. He's just gonna get scared.
Damn, poor Blanka Chan. One thing about Blanka Chan that I think people are starting to recognize and people are getting better at, I feel like that was an accident. They're starting to, oh no, the last hit. They're starting to crowd it, you know what I mean? So like when I see Blanka Chan on the screen, I just throw fireballs at it or walk in front of it and then like do stuff. It's kind of hard to just set it up raw. Nice block. And good punish.
Nephew fully anticipating the OD up ball coming in from MenaRD.
You know, that's something that's like very good.
And it's kind of difficult. Oh boy.
People just crowd it. Like if I'm playing Luke and I see Blanka Chan on the screen, I just start throwing fireballs. You know, I'm like, word. I'm just gonna fucking throw 900 sandblasts at it until he slides or something. It's hard for him to activate it in neutral unless he has like a setup for it. Yeah, he's not played the game. He's dead. Oh, it should have been level 1 or level 2, but either way. Did I see Jason Ryan in here? Jason, are you playing Street Fighter?
People have been talking about them like, oh, you know what? Now you're not gonna.
Nephew is quite good on Juri. He played a lot of other characters though, huh? He got master with like 8 characters already. Have you guys seen that?
Every time we upgrade Street Fighters and the players who were
like,
strong before.
Dude, he's like master with like Lily, with like Chun-Li, with Juri. I think he's a Juri player though. I think this is his character. Yeah, I've hit master with 2, and I'm about to hit master with Marissa, but I haven't played her in like a week and a half. I gotta go do that. I need like 1,500 points or something. JP2, yeah.
That offense like he had that previous round against Blanka where he got that perfect, but MenaRD
Luke top 1. Luke is really good. Wow, nice anti-air again. Parry? Look at this. Look at how much drive gauge you get. I was mentioning this on Twitter, right? But like, if you're gonna block a super, you should just parry it, unless it's a grab, right? But like, look at Mena's gauge, right? He has 3 and almost 4, right? Like 3.8. Look at his drive gauge after parrying the super. Also important to note, if you block the super and you don't parry, you lose drive gauge. So he'd be down to like 3.5 or something if he didn't parry here. So look at how much drive gauge he gets. Now, essentially, he can spend 6 drive gauge if he wanted to, right? Like, let's say Nephew is in kill range. Instead of losing gauge, like, you just always gain stuff. You should just always parry the super. Why did that combo? That seems wrong.
Really smart decision making.
It makes it possible.
Nice air to air.
To get the back fierce punish because
that combo was not right. I wonder. Oh, maybe he tried to do knuckle and he got light punch. I don't know.
Just like drive reversals are a mechanic.
Even if you wanted to put him in burnout, you could have extended a bit. Damn, dude, the foozy. Yeah, even if you wanted to put him in burnout, I think he could have extended and done level 2 or something, right? Did he have enough meter? That's fine.
He's sticking with the Juri.
That was a full conversion off of the crouching light punch. Could have been a little bit bigger, but it's
the thing about
speaking of damage, finding all the right
parrying the super is that like I still see a lot of people not doing it, and it's so good. Nice, that was great from Nephew. He actually got the chase here because of the perfect parry, right? This is something people will get better at against Luke, which is perfect parrying sandblast and drive rushing to challenge or parry OSing it, because this allows you to chase a lot better. Every time you perfect parry a fireball, you have so much more time to contest, right? People will do this in his pressure more too. It'll make sandblast much worse for like right now. It's a little abusable. Like that is a punish. I think that was light sandblast. But if he's throwing heavy, the frame data is really good for him actually. But if you perfect parry, I mean, you know, makes it much worse. So important to, you know, explore your options. That's gonna hit, but the Juri fireball hit him. Yep. Yep.
The beauty of Juri having such a sneaky
Her fireball. It's funny how that works, right? Like her fireball is not good in some ways, but like really good in other ways. You know, it's just got unique properties. He can also drive impact that, but maybe he doesn't want to take the risk that Manon will throw EX. No, I don't think perfect parry scales at all. It doesn't on a projectile, to my knowledge, because you don't parry their move, you just parry the projectile, and then you get the normal skilled starter.
Mena wasn't in range to get hit by it, so it just made Nephew
Oh, that's unlucky. He was like really close to being able to drive impact
Now
them.
he's burned out. This is dangerous.
It's not that bad yet though, because Nephew has to corner him here. Yeah, uppercut. Now it's level 1 super or not. Oh, no uppercut that time. Oh, stunned. Easy peasy combo. Good choice. I like that he waited on this drive impact, by the way. Like he just did it out of a, like who would be ready to super? You have to be buffering reversal level 1 after you do crouching jab 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 on block. Like that's a pretty hard drive impact to stop. Unless you're already in the air, right? But he's not. You know, definitely an unfortunate spot. Hard to win that spot. So this is the losers match here, right? Mena versus NuckleDu. Damn, they played round 1 here. Mena wins 2-1. They have to play like in the last round here.
Just run into the super art, but that's just how it goes, man. MenaRD versus
yeah, he didn't look that close to the wall either.
Coming at you.
Perfect.
We saw this earlier.
That's a punish, yeah.
NuckleDu.
Second hit of the target combo is unsafe. The thing is, though, is that sometimes you're just not ready for it, and you're like, wait a minute.
Win this one so that he can prime himself into
Haven't seen much Guile yet. Guile's super good. I'm not sure where he's at on event hubs, but pretty good character, I'll tell you what. I think most people think Guile or Luke or Ken is the best character, depending on who you ask. Those are the 3 most common responses I hear to what's it called? Who's the best character in the game? It's either Guile or Luke or Ken. Those 3 characters get the nod more than any other character. I think DJ has more. Not that he has many, but he has more weaknesses than these three characters. IMO. Oh, no DP. It's a shame.
Corner is so scary in this.
I don't think DJ is number 1.
Obviously, corner. Oh, what a reaction from Mena.
I think. I mean, personally, I think that.
In this game,
the other 3 characters are all better than him.
Loops as well. The corner is
nice.
I think the corner is
little cross cut.
Somersault.
Oh, level 2 was good there.
That's gotta be enough. More than enough, right?
Oh, the slowdown. Oh my god, it didn't kill. It like hung out right there and was like, are you sure it's enough damage?
The game actually froze for a second. You're like, Jeremy, come on, brother.
Dude, seriously.
Nah, Mena's fine here. He's walking forward. He's building a lot of drive gauge.
Anytime you speak it into existence, are you speaking?
You just gotta wait. As long as he's not, yeah, he's got gauge back. He's chilling. See, he got put in burnout.
More than enough, right?
And the slowdown happened, which is funny. I don't know what this is. Somebody's PC exploding. But look, he just walks in and blocks the booms. And sure, he's taking chip. But like, he's walking forward the whole time, so his drive gauge is coming back pretty fast, right? He didn't actually end up being in burnout very long at all. So, as soon as he got out, EX was just there. So, just chilling.
If I wasn't here commentating with you,
Guile, yeah, for Guile to be bad is like, I don't know, some real bad stuff has to happen to him. He's usually pretty good. He was great in 5 in basically every season, right? Maybe his weakest was launch, but either way, he's been good for a while. That was fireball. Ooh, and drop from Du. DJ has actual, I think, tangible issues. Like, he has problems, and I don't think the other characters that I think are better do. Does that make sense? So, like, DJ has no level 1 invincibility, which is an important factor in this game, for sure. He also has weak pokes to drive impact, right? Which, you know, not the end of the world, but like, that can definitely be a problem for him.
Oh, what a whiff punish. You tried to flash.
And he's a bit more awkward, I think, than the other characters in how his moves work. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Strike interval. Gets him out of there.
I think that's NuckleDu just kind of missing the link a little bit too far out to continue that.
Up kicks is so bad. No, up kicks are great. They're actually really good. Heavy up kicks as an anti-air is absurd. It's ridiculous, actually. It goes so far. Like, Guile has good pokes that are weak to drive impact, but he also has good pokes that you can cancel on a drive impact, and his boom is better. So, you know. The biggest thing about DJ, actually, is his heavy fireball sucks. That's the secret about DJ. Heavy fireball, it has utility in fireball wars and when people are burnt out, and in like pressure. Heavy fireball is bad. That's the secret about DJ. Heavy fireball is really bad. And medium fireball is really cheap. That's the truth, actually. Heavy fireball is ridiculously long recovery. That's gonna hit. Nice. Man, Mena is pretty good with these super. He's only missed like 1 or 2. Nice. Yeah, his heavy fireball has way too much recovery, like, to reliably use. You should just use medium, because he can actually throw a medium fireball and then up kicks your jump. Like, that's a real thing he can do. Oh, he tried to sweep it, huh? That's a good answer. Nice. Perfect parry gave him the challenge there. Nice.
We'll take that parry. Not so much damage off of that, but we want the corner carry.
Yeah, corner carry is the best part, and he gets really good corner carry. That's one of Luke's big strengths. I think Luke and Ken both really good at corner carry. Those are like 2 of their biggest strengths as characters.
Supers are kind of late round things, you know.
I'm starting to warm up, though. I have to say, nice choice. See, that's one thing. Remember when I mentioned level 1s, right? This is something that DJ can't do with level 1. He does not have an invincible level 1. So situations like this, he has to spend level 2, right? Which is unfortunate, and that, like, it's actually a problem for him. Also, notice that Mena meatied with Fireball here, by the way. So he gets uppercut, and then he goes meaty Sandblast. He does meaty Sandblast here because if NuckleDu wakes up level 1 super, he just gets counter hit by this, and like it loses, right? So that's a smart meaty choice by Mena. But also, in this case, this level 1 super, some characters don't have invul level 1s, and they just get meaty drive impact stunned and lose the game here if they don't have level 2. It's not that many. DJ is like that. Zangief's level 1 is like that too.
Yeah, you're gonna fall on that sonic boom.
So not having that is, oh, he could have, okay, that works. I was gonna say he could have done crouching medium into drive rush, but that's also a confirm you can do. So NuckleDu's and losers, Toys and losers, and they play the losers of the other group stage. Okay, yeah. Strider versus Punk. Victor Woodley. What a name, dude.
Keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be one hell of a match. Punk.
And I just gotta say, I love the fact that Punk has just really.
Cammy is also really good. I think this character also doesn't really have big weaknesses. She's also super good. It's really like this character and Juri and DJ are the characters I think people have fighting Ken, Luke, and Guile for that top slot, right? This character is really good though. It's interesting. Haitani did his like Road to Master, and Filament was telling me about his thoughts, and he said like of all the characters he played to Master so far, Cammy's the only one he played where he was like, oh, this character doesn't have any weaknesses.
You know, I know when people still say this about Cammy, that she has, quote, low damage.
Nice.
That's fine.
She's so in this game. I think the early percent. By the way, everybody who played Cammy the first week and was like, I don't know, guys, I think she's bad. I think you're not good at fighting games. I'm just, you know, you just might not know. That's real hater energy, but like, dude, you thought this character was bad? Like, people didn't say, oh, I think she's like, she might just be okay. They were like, I don't know, she seems kind of bad, dude. You think she's bad? If you were like, I'm not sure if she's top tier or not, like she has good tools, but we'll have to see, that's fine. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. That's fine. But if you were like, no, she's bad. I don't know. You think she's bad? How she doesn't seem bad to me. She's got like such a really solid set of tools. No. That move is incredibly cheap and cool. I like the way people use this now. Is -1 on block naturally? and it leads to an overhead target combo. This is back medium kick, or -3 on block, sorry. But the cool thing about it is that you can just stagger with command grab. Everybody stands up when they see it, you know, and then you just command grab and you just do whatever. And the pushback on it's so good that even if you do it and then they mash on it, which is scary, right? Because the whatever it's called, the power combo, the pushback is so good that you can just like do it and then whip punish their poke after or something, you know. Oh, too far for back heavy punch.
The palm strike is too far. It's too shallow of a hitbox on it.
But yeah, I mean, Cammy seems great. I don't know. That was a good counter hit confirmed from Punk. I think he realized he was too far to reach with anything else.
Again, he wasn't ready for it.
But yeah, she seems great in this game. Oh, you are so dead. Easy peasy.
Actually, didn't even spend it. He just chose to do the level 1 because he's like, no, this is enough.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is that Punk winning with Cammy the first week didn't make me think Cammy was cheap because it's Punk. He could have won with any character. Like he's obviously incredible. But after looking at the character for a bit, it's like, yeah, she's got so many good things. She's like a really well-rounded character, right?
And some people in the
like she sticks to you with her lights really well. Her dive kick with punish counter in the game is incredibly good. Her pokes are great. Like she has really strong combo utility. So like when she hits you, she can choose the side swap or not really consistently, which is super nice. Like she has a lot of things that you would desire in terms of tools for a character. You know what I mean? She's got cool combos. She has like Hooligan is like an interesting option. It's not misdrive rush there. It's not like it's like a super whatever it's called move. Right there, Punk's controller right here, this moment, you see when Punk stops moving right after this, the PlayStation icon pops up and says like, hey, have you updated to the newest version of whatever? What up, Jesus? And he had to hit accept. You see that? You see how he stopped moving right there and then he mashed jab after? It's because he had to mash the menu prompt that said like, oh, PlayStation wants to update, what, like, you know, do something or other. And then he was like, what the fuck? And then he mashed it. And he got out of there. Yeah, he's playing on console because he's having the same problem that a bunch of other people are having on PC. Have any of you guys had it? Where like a lot of people are having like weird frame drops after the new drivers. I think basically whatever the new drivers that came out kind of fucked everything up. Like it messed with my monitors. I had to disable G-Sync because the new NVIDIA drivers would just make my monitors flicker with G-Sync on. And there was like a bunch of problems with NVIDIA's new drivers. So, well, that was a cheeky little reset. So yeah, it was a problem. A lot of people have had it. It's a driver issue, I'm pretty sure. Bang, bang. Wow, that killed. That did a lot of damage. The funny thing about the way Punk plays Cammy is that he's still never. So I think that's what it is. I think the NVIDIA drivers basically broke everything.
And you know, I think it's actually legit.
I have G-Sync on both monitors. They're both G-Sync enabled monitors. But the thing I'm talking about is specific with the driver that just came out. They like said, hey, there's an issue with the new driver that makes G-Sync flickering, yada 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 yada. I had both monitors with G-Sync on and no problems, and then yeah, I don't even think it's on Capcom to fix it, right? Isn't it the whatever it's called?
Level 3, you might as well spend it. Actually, this might just kill because
is it? I don't think so.
It was below 50% of the drive gauge.
Oh my god, it did. That did so much.
Look, I'm just gonna
there was like so many lights in that combo. Yeah, it's on NVIDIA. It's a driver issue. Manon, when she doesn't get going, is a pretty sad experience, right? Like if she doesn't get any offense going and she doesn't get medals, it's pretty brutal for her. She really does not.
I forget that he was over at DreamHack Dallas.
She really does not have a lot of value. Like when she hits you, it's like, well.
So we'll see. That's huge. That's huge off of the Fierce too. Leaves you at a plus scenario.
When she gets no medals, you're just like, all right, looks good. It's the opposite. Like when she hits you and gets like 7 medals, you know, she's like fucking command grabbing you 12 times in a round. You're like, it's over, bro. I'm fucking dead. If I lose the first round and she gets 4 medals, I'm like, all right, guys. It's been a good run. It was a good run, guys.
Ridiculous walk speed, and then when she
that was probably plus, huh? That was cool. Drive rush, crouching heavy into run stop. And I'm sure you get a combo on hit too.
full conversion, you could actually kill.
Gotta spend meter to kill, yeah.
Level 2 airborne.
I think this is a good choice. I think one thing I see a lot of Kimberly players do is not spend super unless it's level 3. But I think it's like totally worth it to get the kill there because you build 2 meters per round. Like look at Shine's meter. Shine has had 2.5 bars, right? And then spent there and now is on like half a bar. But you generally build like 2 bars per round. Like iDom just died that round. He didn't do anything, right? And he has 2 meters. So, you know, like you're gonna build the meter back. Like let's say Shine just died immediately this round, right? Then he would have had enough meter. Oh, that sucks. Punished his anti-air. He would have had enough meter to like level 3 in the last round, basically anyway. So like look, he's already at 2.5 bars anyway almost. Yeah. He's dead as hell. Look, he already had 2.5 meters again. You build super meters so fast in this game. Spending 2 bars in a round is like, yeah, you could just do it. It's why the level 2 installs are so cheap. What up, yeah, and also you build like so much bar in this game that spending a level, you can like spend a level 2 every round basically. Oh shit, that was so far. All right, GG's, bro. I don't won this game.
That was level 3 damage, putting her at level 4 now. Dear God Almighty.
Oh, he tried to jab it and it just didn't reach. It's really hard to deal with Manon's heavy kick. It's like, that move is nasty as hell. This shit is so cheap. I think basically everybody gets hit by this all the time. This drive rush crouching medium kick is so fast and it's so far. You see, you got counter hit, you try to stuff it. This shit reaches forever. It's mega plus on block. It's mega plus on hit. Like it is really gnarly.
Oh, my mistake, actually. The damage is universal.
Also, one thing about Kim is that her anti-airs are super dope, by the way. She has great anti-airs and actually good ground control. I think her grounded movement and buttons are great. The secret to this character is that everybody who's struggling is like not using her good grounded buttons and they're just using special moves in neutral. If your neutral is like special moves, then that's your problem right there.
And here we go, the punish.
I don't know about this punish. By the way, this right here is, I wanted to point this out real quick. iDom does drive rush and spends 3, and then Shine immediately just drive reversals for 2. I think you're going to see this way more as the game goes on. Drive rushing costs you 3, drive reversaling costs you 2. It's like cheaper for the defender. Now, one thing is, I'm pretty sure you can super on reaction though, is the problem. It might depend on the setup and stuff. But that could be bad if that's true. But yeah, like, I think it's totally worth it. The math adds up for the defender, right?
Gonna go for the level 1, and he's got an extra can, so a little bit extra damage.
Ooh, this is scary. I like that elbow drop. That overhead is actually the cheapest thing this character Manon has. You know that? That move is actually the cheapest. For real, I'm letting you know right now. Oh, he just got the drive gauge back. He's dead anyway. Her overhead is absurd. It's the regular version is punishable on block in parentheses, not really, because it's so far away after that I'm not even sure what most characters can ever punish with, especially when spaced. And the EX version is safe.
So I still keep saying it, man. I need to have that happen.
It's just like a really gnarly that move right there, that overhead, that move is gnarly in neutral.
Like,
if it was minus 10, I think it would be much easier to punish. Actually, the move would be way easier to stop. It would be much worse. But because it's not, it's really hard to punish it, actually. The pushback is so far. Oh, that's big. Oh, he burns himself out and he dropped a combo, which is double bad. Side swamp, nice.
But burned out right now. Shine is just trying to, you see,
Shine is running. The problem with running while you're in burnout though is that you put yourself in the other corner so early.
Not gonna work.
Easier said than done though. Oh,
he drops the combo. Oh, and doesn't get the
whip punish. And he has lots of gauge. Oh, okay, everything's fine. He dropped like 9 things, but he still got the kill. Yeah, it's hard to hold your ground in burnout because everything is way more plus on block, and it's you don't want to run because then you get cornered. Excuse me. So, you know. Classic Shine drops. Are you a Shine subscriber? That's some hater shit that I feel like you only say if you're a Shine watcher.
trap. That's not a true frame trap, but if you're a little bit late on that.
I love Shine. I knew it. I could tell by the way you wrote that shit that you were a fan. No one says that shit if you're like a hater. You're just like, Lamau, this guy sucks. You only type some shit like that if you're a fan. That's that. I feel you.
iDom as well. Starting to engage. Yeah, Shine immediately throws the medium kick after the run up empty input.
Man, you look at how far away Shine is, and you still have to wait for the heavy kick.
And they're like, why isn't it? Dude, they're both so scared to over-assert themselves and get caught, but Shine does.
This is very good.
And let's activate the
I actually think that her hitting this in the last round is not that big of a deal. It actually feels way worse when she gets it in round 2 or something. No, that's a big drop. Oh, he got lucky. Oh no.
Shine trying to press a button immediately afterwards, but it's the challenge that gives.
The problem now, you gotta just eat the command grab. Actually, the metals are low enough that if he does anything, you should just eat a command grab because the hit kills you. Oh god.
No sir, no big punish counter off of it.
With critical art, her damage is way better. Oh, that's dead. Nice. I think spending this was actually pretty good for Shine because I know this looks a little weird, but he basically should just drive rush here no matter what, right? Because after this button, if this doesn't hit, iDom's burnt out anyway. So we get Strider versus iDom next. Damn, we get the Manon mirror.
I'm curious to see how this is gonna play out here. So
yeah, Shine, big dub. I mean, you know, it's not that surprising. I mean, Shine beating him is not an upset or anything. It doesn't surprise me, but that's like a big win to shake this up. Is there a universal event calendar anywhere? If there was an event calendar, it would just be smothered with Street Fighter right now. There's so many events everywhere. There's Red Bull stuff happening this weekend. There's Intel stuff happening this weekend. There's like the normal brackets that was happening, like all that shit. This weekend is CEO. Like it would just be someone taking a highlighter and like highlighting the whole day. There's so many events happening. The way to like find them really is to check, if you're looking for something in your area, to check Facebook or StartGG or Discords for your region. And then if you want to watch stuff, you're like, I just missed it and I didn't see it, just check the category and check to see any of the players are playing in anything. Because lots of players will have like tournament run today in their title, and then you can just go find the tournament like that.
It's used for dancing, not fighting, James.
I haven't played SF in a long time. What's a good beginner-friendly character? Whoever you think looks tight is my recommendation. I think this game has lots of characters that are pretty straightforward.
Just walk in for just a little.
I think that this is a good pun. Yeah, I like that. If you're in this kind of a position where you get the stun, and if you spend all your drive gauge, you're still not killing with this much life and only level 2. I think saving this is really good. I think it's quite smart to just not spend it, you know, and just be like, all right, let's just go for a reset, spend a little bit of drive gauge, but not all of it, and I'll be good. Yeah, super combo is a good recommendation. There's some other calendars and stuff, but none of them are like extremely filled out.
She wins by landing command
in other places. They're all kind of all over the place. Even on those, which, you know, they do their best to do it, like there's some stuff that's missing, which is only natural, right? My Discord also has a tournament section as well that you can find. Yeah, this is the Intel tournament that happened yesterday. This tournament was from yesterday. This is a juicy tournament. It's stacked, dude. Yeah, you gotta spend that. Spending level 3 first in the last round, though, I think is bad. I've started to think. The reason I say that is like, I usually think like, all right, when you spend level 3 first, right? Their lives are not that different, right? There's a lead here, but it's not huge. But spending level 3 first kind of feels bad to me because your drive gauge is like way better. But then if iDom hits you and he spends level 3, then the drive gauge is just like flop back. And then it ends up being that you are on the worst end almost. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of where I feel most of the time. But if you're up around like Strider is, it's probably fine. Oh, good check. Now if you're Strider, you're big chilling. This is a miserable spot for iDom. This shit is, yeah. He's got no drive gauge to confirm anything. That was great. But what's it called? He's got no drive gauge. He's kind of cooked. He dies in one hit. Strider has level 4, so command grab is pretty close to killing. Oh, that kills. I like that he didn't even bet. Like, he was like, I'm gonna spend the super. Why not? That was good.
Well, look at that.
I think most of the characters in this game are good. The power level of the characters is quite high, so even characters who are not the best feel very strong.
Just means that 801 Strider is so much scarier at
I mean, remember the first week when everybody was like, dude, we gotta nerf Manon. Like, everybody was like, it's over, bro. She can't keep these medals. We gotta nerf Manon. And now everybody's like, you know, oh, I think Guile's the best, or Ken, or Luke. Or like, they're not even complaining about her anymore, really, right? Yeah, I don't actually know if there's a character that feels like too weak to me to compete. I think they all feel good. But you know what I mean? Like, do people really still say that? Oh my. Let me show you, chat. You know when people tell you when you want to get better, they're like, once you get good at fighting games, it's honorable footsies, right? It's everybody's playing honorable. Look at this shithead iDom dropping his combo and then just mashing level 1 super on block. This is the Capcom Cup champ right here. Evo's second place. Look, they all tell you that when you get good at Street Fighter, you know, you gotta walk back and forth, play honest footsies, take 10 steps back and reset your honorable duel. That's not how this shit works. Like, you could be the GOAT. Like, he's in the chat right now. That's why I called him a shithead. You could be Capcom Cup champion and still miss some shit and just be like, fuck it, I'm mashing super. And you know what? That's how fighting games are.
iDom said, look, if you do not hit me in time, I'm gonna do
That's how this shit works.
So
oh yeah, didn't iDom have PC issues or something here? You got hit by the driver problems, right? Isn't that what happened? The NVIDIA drivers cooked everybody's PCs. Yeah, that's why Punk was playing on console. It's also funny that it started happening literally right after Street Fighter came out, and everybody's like, Capcom, what did you guys do? I didn't even notice it because of Street Fighter. I actually haven't had Street Fighter problems so far, but I noticed the NVIDIA driver problems because my monitors were having issues. If only they had an Intel GPU. Actually true.
But here we go, 4-1 this time.
Actually true. If you had an Intel GPU, you know.
I'm waiting for the ballerina kicks, right? I'm looking for that dégagé.
No, but yeah, NVIDIA just had their new drivers have some problems.
Maybe even the sweep version, but no.
Man, Strider was up a lot in the first game too. That confirm is really good, by the way. I think this is something that's like super good for Manon. Her getting this on Drive Rush is pretty good. Because there's just nowhere to go, right? Like you just get the immediate vacuum, easy confirm. Yeah, I don't know. The new drivers just cause problems. The reason a lot of people are on the new drivers too is that Diablo makes you update to the newest drivers, or it made you update to the new drivers, and then that caused problems because everybody updated and the new drivers exploded everything.
Significant enough more that iDom has to feel like he's behind.
At least that's what I had heard. Oh, that's bad. That hurts. Getting that fourth medal. This is when it gets fucked up. I actually don't mind getting command grabbed by Manon at all until it's 4. Then I feel like an idiot and I just hold up the whole time like I'm a stupid moron. Like my monkey brain just tells me I gotta get out of there, you know what I mean? And then I just hold up like an idiot and I just fucking die. And I'm like, I shouldn't have held up, I guess. Oh, he's dead. And then you hold up like an idiot and then he just does this and you're like, my bad, bro. You know?
They do again.
Jump and auto combo Luke players are ranking higher than they should. What does that mean? Is this like a meme I don't know about? Is that real? You guys are losing to jump and auto combo Lukes?
From last year.
Is that a real thing?
We'll see if that kind of I don't know if that's kind of like the story we should kind of paint for
jump spammers. I love that shit, dude. You know why? People ask me why do I go to the battle hub when I go to play ranked on stream, and the reason is very simple. Reading people say I hope you grab spammers die in the battle hub menu is so fucking funny. I can't help myself. Like what? Okay, I could search for a match from training mode and I could do the same combo over and over and over in training mode, or I could read you know, fucking Totsugeki fan 69 saying everybody who plays Luke should die in a fire, and I'm just like, damn, get him, Totsugeki fan. Like that shit's sick. It's fucking funny every time. Wow, what a block. He actually could have just hit parry and not had to deal with that fuzzy, but
Jesus. CFN real good.
you know, the problem as a fighting game player is you can smell a fuzzy a mile away. You know what I mean? When someone hits a jump in that deep, you know they're about to do some despicable shit.
With the counter pokes, right? He doesn't want to throw out medium kick though. It's the light that's the culprit.
Dude.
It's gonna be Punk the God taking it down first round. No,
Not enough. Yeah, I was gonna say it's close.
Shy can make it happen.
Uh-oh.
I didn't even ask because I thought that was.
He tried to get too fancy. You know, Shine's been doing that a lot. I think it's pretty good, actually. Drive rush and EX teleport. It's probably good if people are trying to contest your drive rush, you know?
And he got the hit. Oh, but again, you know, Cammy, I haven't seen a lot of players do this.
Yeah, fuzzies, you can just parry them, you know? Like, you can just parry them if you have drive gauge. They're really, really scary, though, if you don't have drive gauge, but...
And I haven't seen a lot of Cammys go for
Her getting a combo off that is so good, you know that? Her having a crouching medium kick that's plus on block and she can combo after is so strong. And before someone in the chat types it, shut up. We all know it's not special cancelable, okay? I'm not trying to hear it from you, Kimberly player 42069. Don't say some shit. Don't even start. Don't even think about starting. Nice bait. Oh, that sucks. I don't know why that missed. This is something about this character that's so good too. Her neutral is actually really good. If people say Kim has bad neutral, I think they're only using special moves, right? But it's not cancelable. Shut the fuck up, Shine. This shit is really good too. This is a classic. To beat this and not... Dude, how did his DP not hit right here? He's actually really close when he did that. Now because Shine said that shit's not cancelable, I'm happy that your medium punch missed. Get fucked.
Too far away.
Nice combo, dude. You know your medium punch is cancelable. You should have just hit that.
Didn't have the right range. Nice block on the cop. I can't believe Punk. And then he blocks.
He's about to burn him out anyway. Nice whip on it.
Here we go. Not gonna kill.
Yeah, that's the straight guess right here. This shit is a straight up 50-50 on whether you win the game or not, basically, right? Because like, if Punk blocks this, he's gonna get chipped, right? I mean, Shine could just do like standing medium kick level 1 and chip probably. So this is straight up a guess on does Punk wake up super or does Shine just go for chip? You know what I mean? So that's like the problem. Ooh, good jump back. Dude, Spin Knuckle is belligerent in this game. You know that? Spin Knuckle is ham in this game. It's like they decided, they're like, you know, this shit's been bad for a while. Why don't we just make Spin Knuckle ham as fuck? It is wild in this game. It's so good. It's like a ridiculous move. Even, you know, Spin Knuckle is good when it's good even against characters that don't have fireballs.
No, you can't jab.
You know,
you trade if you jab anywhere in between it, the fierce or the Spin Knuckle.
They made Spin Knuckle really scary, especially because she can just do heavy into light Spin Knuckle, and then if you hit a button, like, well, you get cooked. And if she does heavy Spin Knuckle, she's plus, so you're just like, well, that sucks. And if you're trying to perfect parry for one timing or the other, the timing it's hard to get both, right? You can't really get both. You got to target one. Oh damn.
Goes into the level 3 off of the drill instead.
You know, Cammy's hooligan is funny because I'm not joking in Master, I played like 6 Cammys in one night.
That's a lot.
None of them used hooligan, right? I was beating all these Cammy players. None of them use hooligan. I run into the one Cammy player who uses hooligan. By far the worst Cammy. He was like low diamond, but he used hooligan and he fucking beat the shit out of me with hooligan. Not a joke. I beat all these master rank Cammy players, no problem, right? I'm like, all right, cool. Then this dude diamond Cammy player did hooligan, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck this move does. I was like, I'll jab it, and then I fucking got hit, and then he killed me. I was like, all right, I'll jab it next time, and then he fucking did a fake, and then he jump dive kicked me, and I was like, am I fucking stupid? Like, I guess I'm just dumb. Like, alright, I guess I lost. My bad, bro. This is what I mean about Spin Knuckle, by the way. Look how belligerent this move is. First of all, her heavy punch is ham. But also, if you don't challenge on the plus frame Spin Knuckle, you don't parry, or you don't hit a button, then you just get burnt out, and then now she can just do Spin Knuckle. It doesn't matter what version, right? So you're just stuck. So the pressure is just like heavy punch, Spin Knuckle, jab into, oh, you did something, Spin Knuckle into Spin Knuckle into heavy punch, drive impact. Like, this shit sucks.
You're a Sajam fan now?
What up, Betty? Like, that shit is just, yeah. It's really gnarly. Yeah, the hooligan low is also plus. That's not hype, dude.
Punk definitely
Dude.
looking
Don't. I'm not gonna answer that. You know the answer to that. That's not hype.
And so you get the extra.
Cammy just doing spin knuckle and twerking on me and shit. Yeah, that's also really hard to punish too. You see this? She can actually make drill win space from far. Way safer in this game. Thanks to the gifts of the T-Pain. Look at how far this drill is, by the way. And Shine walked forward, which makes the drill more negative. And he does jab. That's pretty wild. Drill is pretty, yeah, it's pretty ham in this game. Dude, this is what I'm saying. People thought this character was bad, huh? They thought, like, I don't care if the first day you're like, I can't tell how good she is. Like, she's got a lot of good stuff, but it's hard to say. You thought this character was bad, huh?
Drive rush forward. It is a counter hit.
I don't think that she's the best or anything.
But
Like you thought she was bad? How could this character be bad? It feels so impossible for Cammy to end up being a bad character, right? This is losers in the group. Loser of this goes out in loser side, right? And then winner still gets to stay in top 8 winners. You just have a worse seed. To my knowledge of the format. I could be wrong.
Whether or not that makes Shine happy, currently at the deficit.
People call her a glass cannon. Yeah. Especially because this game, she's just a cannon. Like, there's no glass. Her health is the same as all the other characters besides the big 3.
The anti-air is there again. We talk about the defense from Manon on Wake Up, but when it comes to the
she was bad in SF2. That was 30 years ago. Nobody was alive.
Well, iDom still with a pretty
None of the Cammy players playing her right now, besides literally James, were alive when she was bad.
What a block on the overhead too.
No, like none of them. Wow, that killed. That was level 2 command grab, right? Was it punish counter or something? Oh, there was a little tap. Even still, that killed at level 2, huh?
Oh god, that's so far out.
That was far as fuck.
It's so sudden. Like, it's a jump scare. Literally, when Manon gets you with that, it's like a jump scare, you know?
Maybe Kazunoko was alive, sure.
As soon as I get hit by it,
he was a child.
I need to get that as a soundboard. Eventually, I will. Yipes doesn't know it yet.
We all, like, I think that's a...
That's her last can, though. You know what's messed up, too, is that all the knockdowns where she can throw a can, she can reload her can, which is pretty good. It's also like the same thing with Jamie and his drinks. He has so many ways to set up plus drinks in the corner, and like Blanka Chan in the corner. A lot of the resource characters have it pretty good in terms of knockdown timing. They didn't like hold back and be like, all right, you want a resource? Get fucked, nerd. They're like, all right, you can have it. What up, Twitch names are difficult. Like Lily in the corner can, what's it called? Get a knockdown, get a win store, and still be plus.
It's almost like a jump scare of its own.
I have been getting hit by this a lot. A lot of Kimberly players have been doing this. I think this is really good, actually. This shit hits me a lot. And I think if you're a Kim player, you should do this. Crouching medium kick into crouching medium kick. This hits a lot of people. It hits because I think most people try to walk back between buttons, right? Like you block crouching medium kick and you try to take a step back. But this shit is so plus, like, you're just stuck. What up, Lima Bean? Or you attack here and then it also hits you. You know, that'll catch you. But I think crouching medium kick is actually very good. It catches walk back and it stops people from, you know, whatever it's called. Oh, you get a side swap on that? Oh no. Oh no. What a bad gamble. Yeah, this spot's pretty ass for iDom. Oh, he got so lucky. He was mashing, and then he got so lucky. Oh my god. Oh, this is how it happens, dude. iDom's gonna hit some magic jab into command grab shit, and then we're gonna be like, well, oh no.
Like, I feel like he hasn't quite figured out, like, a little bit.
Oh, okay, okay. Wow, that was brave as fuck. That dash, I don't know if dash is good after that, but I've done it a few times too. Dashing after this seems so scary, but I've done it too, just because I assume they're not gonna do a follow-up. I wonder if you're even plus after the dash. It doesn't look like it, because she drive rushed before Manon was even done.
Like, a little bit. Wow.
What up, Twitch Ninja Difficult? Thanks for the gift set. Probably not. It looks like the dash is slower than the recovery. What up, Drogic?
Munoz mystery.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's not enough time for a character to react. Like, they can't, like, dash up.
I mean, drive reversal is not an appealing choice for most people because spending your drive gauge defensively does not feel good. I don't think it's bad, but I think that like most people would rather just spend it on offense, right? Yeah, that's the classic setup. This shit hurts too, and she gets the second can. This time Shine kept it tight. Uh-oh. What up, Dry Biscuit? Thanks for the prime.
Of that drive rush again into the command grab. Only at level 2 though. Shine not facing the big repercussions, but he is fishing for that medium kick. He's looking for a whiff punish and possibly stopping the drive rush. iDom was actually trying to set that bait up with a drive rush early.
What are we talking about being plus?
That's hard to contest. You see Shine.
Like most of the time when you like do a drive, like when you just want to spend drive gauge, you don't want to spend it defensively. I think most people just want to spend it offensively. It also doesn't feel good to use. Yeah, see, like that. Oh, it was safe because of the burnout. Yeah, this sucks. This has happened to me before too. So iDom's drive reversal. Normally these are -6, right? But because Shine just got burnt out, this became -2. You see this? Or -8, sorry, -8. So it becomes -4. What are the odds that you're like, oh yeah, I blocked drive reversal while I'm in burnout. Let me do my 4-frame punish instead of my 6-frame punish. You know what I mean? Like this shit is just... Yeah, that shit's rough. How are you supposed to know that? Especially if that hasn't happened to you. How, like, a lot of people don't use drive reversal yet, and then how many people have blocked it while they're in burnout and been like, oh, I gotta do a 4-frame punish.
With the standing medium punch.
That's happened to me a bunch.
Oh, he committed to the final fight combo. That's a gang of damage.
Man, this sucks. Now the command grab is really spooky, which means it's actually really terrible when she has high metals and high meter because both things do enough to kill you here. So you're just like, word, I guess I'm fucked. The gas is just really bad for you. Wow, you tried light kick and it just lost. Yeah, that'll do it. That's when it's really bad because she does crouching medium punch drive rush and you're just like, if I got hit, I'm dead. If I block, I'm dead. Well, good luck.
The first time they played against each other, got 1-1.
Yeah, it's from yesterday.
I'm still not used to the speed of the rematch. Like,
what are the medals doing? So the way the medals work is you notice Manon starts the match with 1 medal. Every time she lands a command grab or a certain move that's like a hit that she does, a hit grab, she gains a medal and it makes the move do more damage. And it has a longer animation. You'll see the animation difference. So that's the command grab at level 1. She's got 2 now. So now the command grab and the hit grab both do more damage. So essentially, the more she lands those moves, the more powerful she becomes. So if you get hit by it a lot when the game begins and she snowballs, she's very scary. And then that's 3 medals right there and the kill. And it goes up to 5. The 5 medal grab does 3,700 damage, which your life bar is 10,000 as long as you're a normal life character. A few characters in the game have more life, but yeah, level 4 is pretty brutal.
You bet your sweet life bar that's doing 30%. If he lands it, watch out.
Yeah. Ugh. This is just gone bad for Shine. It's not like he even made that many mistakes, to be honest with you. That's what sucks. Sometimes against this character, you end up in a position like this. Even if you win this round, you're just like, well, I'm fucked. Like, it's so hard to win 2 rounds against level 5 Manon. That shit is just brutal. Oh, too far. I think the only way you could extend off standing jab there is like drive rush off the jab, right? Which would have burned him out, so... I don't know if he had a good way to confirm that. Jab elbow, maybe.
Medium kick, that's fine.
Trade combo. Wow, that was sick. That's fucked up. You got trade, crouching medium punch, drive, impact on him, burns out. Even still, though, this is a hard round to win for Shine, I think, because of the medals.
You couldn't ask for better circumstances for these.
She has an OTG? No, this is an OTG. It's just a combo. Look, dude, this is what I'm saying about this move. This shit is punishable, but the hurt box is so far away. Look, she did standing medium punch. Like, that was a pretty deep one, right? Like, that was done pretty close, and standing medium punch just doesn't reach. That move is really good, I think. It's actually really annoying to deal with in neutral. Because the best way to stop it is drive impact, right? But like reacting to that with drive impact is like mad hard. Wow, I'm actually surprised their EX didn't reach.
For the player gets hit by it, because
I actually think most characters don't have good punishes on it. I was testing Luke's punishes, and he has really, like, Luke's buttons are ham, right? And he doesn't have a good punish for it. That's spaced out.
Sure, yeah. Oh, no, that's going to be punished this time.
Oh, and the reset stun. Nice job. Damn. Does this not work on the cam? I have no idea. I actually have no clue. This is a cool counter hit combo, by the way. I guess you can't drive reversal her elbow here. I thought the can would have messed this up. I guess not, no. And then reset drive impact, yeah. What's scary is I think if iDom had mashed reversal super here and gotten critical art, he would have maybe killed. I think if this was reversal level 3 on this, I think he might kill. I think she's just dead. So where's the main bracket? Let's pull this shit up. I guess this is just how it worked out, right? GK for first? I think so. It's an online tournament. NuckleDu Strider, iDom Toy, and losers.
It's time to play Street Fighter. It's amazing. Here we go.
Oh, losers first, huh?
Round 1 between 801 Strider and NuckleDu Dang, game 1.
NuckleDu Dang. I like that it's all one word. Oh, it didn't reach.
Right, you know. Got more on the line.
You know, one thing is cool about this stage, you see in the top, the characters are displayed and it's with the correct costumes and colors. I think that's cool.
I buy Power PC. That thing is gonna power his kids through college.
Dude, NuckleDu, like, for his profile at one
Something, a pro tip for people fighting against Manon. What up, Zanessa? You know when she knocks you down with command grab, if she meets you with this move or her heavy kick, you can drive impact it. Now, I'm not saying you should just mash drive impact on knockdown against the character, but if she doesn't drive rush and she wants to meet you, those are pretty good options. However, if she does nothing, you're gonna fucking die. So, you know, don't do it all the time, but it's a pretty good option if they're just doing meaty overhead. Too late, I'm already mashing? Alright, well.
This is how it goes for him. This is just another day, just another opponent. NuckleDu does get the drive rush, but it's a side switch with the throw.
Oh, that's cheap. I actually think drive rush, drive impact is so hard to stop. Because, like, everything just happens. You're like, I guess I'm dead. I don't know what's going on.
Help me, right?
Absolutely.
That's the one that you're talking about, right?
Sure thing. Yeah, when it comes to Manon, that's what it feels like. You need to stop.
NuckleDu taking round number. I'm sorry. Yeah. 801 Strider taking round number 1. Sorry.
Dude, I love that he shot. Did you see how far away he shot the boom through the fucking EX Sonic Blade? Look at this. He walks all the way back and then shoots it from back here, and it still activates it. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, this is a good idea right here. Just
nice.
Oh, look at that. Baited. Waited and
intentionally get knocked down and then mash DI and wake up. I got you, bro.
Oh, and that's so smart too. Ducking under the forward fears, getting a full-on punish, building yourself a level 4 metal. That's so dangerous. You are within like OD command grab range from that.
Oh, that sucks. Losing the corner here against Guile feels pretty bad. Punish? I think crouching jab might have punished there. It's -6 or heavy kick, right?
Manon can spin through that projectile.
Nice.
We haven't, there it is right there.
That's a good trade.
And actually,
oh, damn, he's out of there.
It was a trade, but
I like spending the level 1 too.
Kind of in his favor,
You'll build a level 3 this round if you want to spend it, so you might as well just spend the bar. IMO. I'm a bar spender like that too. Especially for the kill, even though she's in burnout and everything, just spend the 1. Because look at Guile's meter, right? He's about to have 2.5. He's gonna get 3 very soon here. Or he's just dead.
Just throwing those sonic booms, and look at this. Gonna try to get a big lead.
Spending the level 3 is good here too because it fixes your drive gauge. Like Strider had no drive gauge there basically, right? And now he's got drive gauge to actually work with.
And NuckleDu says, you know what? I'll spend it more anyway.
Although Guile, he naturally just wins drive. It's just his thing. Ooh, it didn't burn him out. He got pretty lucky.
About that jump angle and just the jump from Manon in general. It's so tough to contest and it's so fast.
NuckleDu's meter is also kind of in trouble. It's a little spooky. Oh, dude, I thought he was gonna dash command grab. Holy.
got the Sonic Blade. I mean, I guess he had it as a V skill before. I don't count that as a special move. Finally, for the
Ooh, if
first
that heavy
time,
kick hit, I think Strider would have won. Oh man. Yeah, I think jumping again was good. The thing about Guile, and this is not a weakness normally, but here it really matters, right? Is that he gets a lot of trade anti-airs with this and crouching heavy punch, right? And this trade is really bad for him. Obviously, he just doesn't have the life. So I think just jumping again from Strider is really good because if NuckleDu hits the same button and they trade again, then you just win. Jumping at characters when they have a pixel and trades are in your favor, especially if they have to anti-air with a normal, is pretty good.
If I can jump over your Sonic Booms, I'm gonna just try to do that. That roundhouse, the big punish counter, and then dégagé, and now it's gonna be.
That's like the worst round start that could happen against this character. I feel like.
Watch out for a third one. Yep, NuckleDu knew it.
Just like get hit by punish counter roundhouse into knockdown into command grab. You're just like, well.
Actually, a screen carry, I should say. Oh, made it through this time.
And you get the medal. Wow, you tried command grab again.
The
The real question is like, all right, you did command grab twice, NuckleDu jumped twice. Do you command grab again?
Oh boy.
I think I would.
I'm liking this so far. Strider has to be really cognizant of what the timing's gonna be for the Sonic Boom punish.
Oh.
Medium kick still reaches.
Oh, look at those Foozy buttons.
now.
Guile's buttons are hands. What up, Crippy? Thanks for the tier 1. Yeah, Guile's got the good buttons. What's funny is command grab would have worked, I think. Even though you lose the first round, though, I think it's not a bad spot for Strider. His meter's in a good spot. He got a lot of medals out of it. The neutral in this matchup seems so miserable, though, man. You know, her twirl, that right there, is anti-fireball, right? It goes through fireballs. But not really like boom. It's kind of committal even against slower projectiles, but against boom, like it's pretty hard to stuff it, you know.
Level 5, look at the damage.
I wonder if spending level 3 was correct there because Strider's down so much. Maybe his idea is like, I don't want to spend level 3 if it's not gonna kill, and that's gonna do shit ton.
Not enough to kill.
Oh, and now he's in burnout too. You're vibing here. Uh oh, maybe you're not vibing.
What? Scary.
Oh, it reached. Dude, I did not think he was anywhere near the corner. I cannot believe that reached. I don't think drive reversal should be safe. No.
Dude, I didn't even know that the OG spin kick, or not the spin kick, but the spin into the kick ender was striking vulnerable from frame 3. That's crazy.
Oh, that sucks. He could have been drive impacting back there. Yeah, she can actually use the twirl to beat lots of strikes. It beats Honda Headbutt. It beats Marissa's like Superman Punch. It beats a bunch of stuff. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, most people think Guile. I think Guile is the best character. I don't know if everybody else, you know, depends on who you ask. I think he's the best, but most people think he is one of the best. I thought he was the best in the beta, so. Yeah, most people think Luke, Ken, and Guile are the 3 best characters. So which ones do you think are, you know, it's up to you. You see, people are starting to recognize this, by the way. This was something that was like kind of free damage before. This move, the target combo after, was just working every time before. And then now people are recognizing the target combo and then jumping the command grab.
Yeah.
Mago said he's A tier now because JP invalidates him. Guile? That's hype. I like Mago's tier list. I love that he was like, I played Cammy for 3 days. I'm so sorry. She's S tier now. That was my favorite Mago tier list. Like him just being like, my bad, bro. I wasn't aware of your game. You know what I mean? He like came back. Oh, punish. Yeah. I respect that because he truly, low drop. He truly was like, you know what? I made a mistake.
You sneaky man, I like that.
Yeah, and to those asking,
the general early thoughts on strong characters are Guile, Ken, Luke, Juri, Cammy, DJ. Weaker characters are Jamie, Keith, or Lily. That's what most people think. JP too, people think it's good, yeah. Those are the early thoughts, but again, oh, that was good. That was a really good anti on the neutral jump. Again, it's early, so people don't know. You know, they're trying to figure it out. I mean, you know, what's it called? Mago saying that he thinks Guile getting smoked by JP is bad for him is interesting because, you know, he thought JP wasn't very good like a week ago, right? And now he thinks JP is just going to get better. And then some people think JP is just going to get worse, right? They're like, once you learn how to fight this character, he's just going to get worse. And some people are like, doesn't matter if you know how to fight him. This character's a fucking sack of shit. So, you know, we're all trying to figure it out. That's death. Getting drive rush crouching medium kick is really good for Guile, by the way, especially up close. Like, he has overhead, which he can link off of, which is good. But he also has low, which then gives him a link. Especially if he's close, he gets crouching medium or whatever. If he's far, he can do flash kick too. So.
To the drive rush, he's starting to be the aggressor now that he has the life lead, and that's going to be huge. More than enough damage off of that connection. It's NuckleDu taking it down convincingly in the final round.
Striver did a good job grinding it out, to be honest with you, but the last round was pretty rough. I think NuckleDu just took advantage in neutral with drive rush way more, which I think is much better. He can just like choose to be aggressive at any point, and it's pretty good. It's iDom versus Toy.
Now, obviously, you mentioned that the range that Lily has helps a lot, but, you know, they are a little bit slow buttons, right? So if you manage to jump over some of it, can be a problem, but...
Yeah, her steady medium punch is a wild button. Her is really good, I think.
From Toy here. Nice.
Wind up, when's the Spire coming? That's the question. The great question about fighting Lily is when is the Spire coming out? I like it. iDom's drive gauge a little bit in shambles, but you kind of have to do it, right?
Seems to be a common tactic, just like kind of how like in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, normal tick grab setup, back heavy kick. She also does what is it, crouching medium kick? That's another setup I see a lot. Boom. I like that she throws her hands in the air after she throws you. The in-game commentary is pretty crazy, dude. I know, they know their names.
Baseball swing again. I don't know what he was going for that. And I love the parry against the overhead. Really smart short.
That's splat. Oh, no cancel.
No. What happened?
Capcom Cup champion missing a quarter circle. It could happen to you, chat. If he misses quarter circles, then we're all gonna miss it. That definitely hit.
Punish counter. Hella damage. Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That hurts.
That B reversal again.
My leg.
Deal with that mix up.
I like the drive reversal a lot. Toy is actually sitting in a great spot. Yeah. Like, he can just wind up and then Spire and then just vibe. Although he's kind of approaching. I wonder if he's trying to make something happen before what's it called? Before burnout's over. He's got a kind of feel like Toy backed off a little bit too much, no? No, it's not. I think level 5 would have killed there, but not. I don't even think level 4 would have killed. Damn.
Just patiently
yeah, I think Toy was a little too cautious during burnout, maybe.
You know, even though iDom had the life deficit, it was really that Toy that almost was.
It's hard to do that though. It's like sometimes you chase too hard and you just die. You know, that's what makes burnout such a weird mechanic to deal with, right? When your opponent is in burnout, chasing too hard just kills you. But also, if you don't chase, then they just get out of burnout for free, and then they have a brand new drive gauge to go torque on you with, right? So. It's really, you know, it's really hard to make the right choice in this game.
Built up now, so that was level 4 damage, and now
yeah, this is real bad for Toy. When she has both, like, this is the thing. 5 medals plus level 3 means the hit and strike are both incredibly high reward, right? If she has, like, let's say it's round 2 or 3, and she has critical art and no medals, the hit is so much more damage than the command grab that you don't really care, right? But when she has both, the risk reward for both is so bad for you. Like, both absolutely delete you. So it becomes like way scarier if she's actually ahead.
Another thing too, Lily's buttons, especially that crouch heavy punch, is cancelable. But you know what? To be fair, I think she needs it. But it's
I think majority of her normals are cancelable, if I'm not mistaken.
What's that?
I think majority of like Lily's normals are.
Yeah, you're dead here. Just didn't challenge after EX overhead. Well, I shouldn't say didn't challenge, but it's hard to do like a meaningful challenge here, right? Like Toy just waited a second and was like, what do I want to do here? And then yeah, because it's only -3 the EX overhead. It's slightly negative. You're just dead.
Looking so strong.
I mean, JB doesn't drink that much with Jamie, I feel like, but you can. It's by choice.
he just kind of
Like he seems to choose. He's like the sober Jamie player.
They have the lead. They just get nervous and they're like, I need to finish this off now.
Nice.
As opposed to trying to play as patient as possible. I think that.
I like the hit confirm into the target combo. He's a straight edge Jamie player.
Just too far for the anti-air. But it's Toy
He's like,
coming in now.
drugs are bad.
Swing and a miss. iDom definitely understands.
You know, it kind of is unfortunate when this happens to Manon, where the last hit of this hit kills and she doesn't get the hit grab. You know what I mean? Because like, imagine if Manon here gets EX, this doesn't kill, and she gets the hit grab into level 4 metal.
Looking at match point for iDom.
This is not looking good for Toy suddenly. It's turned around really, really harshly. iDom winning pretty solidly, and you can see the game plan for iDom.
The hit crab, yeah,
the
one that hit Hungry Box. Good punish.
Condor Spire, but it also kind of pushes Toy back towards the corner more.
Oh my, where the fuck? That is scary. I think you could just hit a button at that range.
It doesn't matter for now.
Uh-oh.
Damage that just came
One
in.
more throw.
Metal level
Oh, he wanted it, dude. Yeah, nice. I think iDom was smelling the kill there.
No.
Oh, interesting.
What?
Is that on purpose, the side swap?
Trying to hit with that? Is there a? Oh no.
Oh no,
He
he thought it was the level 3 and he tried to jump.
was he trying to hit with that? Is there?
I'm pretty sure he jumped here because he was like, oh, it's level 3, I'll punish. Like, you can tell by the startup of the super or by looking at the meter there. But yeah, no, level 3 is not frame 0. You can jump it. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, this is winner side.
Here we go. Game 1.
Shine versus Nephew.
Shine. Again, what's
Dark
funny about Juri
Nep.
is like her dash, her drive rush is kind of insane. It goes a pretty far distance pretty quickly. But in terms of walk speed and
That move is really good, by the way. Her standing heavy kick is, yeah. Juri heavy kick is safe on block. It's -3, advancing, heavy normal. It does tons of drive damage on block. It's a really good move.
The other thing about that drive rush is that animation that she gets. She does like.
You have to like drive him. Yeah, that move right there. You have to like drive impact it to stop it a lot of times, or whip punish it, but it's hard to make whip.
It's scary seeing Juri run at you like that.
Really hard. Yeah, on punish counter, if you're close, you can get DP or super, but even if you don't get anything off of it on punish counter, it's still not bad for her. Nice interrupt on the run.
There it is. Wake up. Level 1. Use one of the spray cans. Extra damage. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, Zangief level 3 is 0 after the flash. I think it's the only command grab in the game that's like that. Command grab super, rather.
So good, giving almost every character a wake up escape option.
Nice. Little tick throw. Yeah, I think Juri is extremely well rounded in this game. I don't think she was kind of that way in the other games, to be honest. She had like
He catches you, he power bombs.
more skewed strengths, but in this, like, yeah. Like, you can just see that she's good at everything. Like, extremely well rounded. She doesn't have a lot of problems. They made Juri like super good in this game. DP, nice. Yeah, juggle after the EX fireball. I mean, her drive rush is great. Her pokes are good. It's like everything. She like her confirms are good. She has plus on block buttons. She's got anti-air DP and a reversal DP, right, if she needs it. She's got a good combo off the overhead. She gets her resources very easily. She has a good install super. Invincible level 1. Level 3, she can link into it so it does more damage. Right? She's just like... She got crouching medium kick, drive rush. Juri basically has all the strong tools I think you'd want in a character. Wow, I don't think I've seen that. His burnout is pretty bad though.
Could have been a big whiff punish for the side of Shine. He wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, depending on which Fuha she does, you can either whip punish or punish it on block. He's buffering. He do be buffering. Ooh, oh, not the trade combo. Oh, I would be real sad about that. You know that? Did you see that? This trade combo, it's literally Nephew trying to check the drive rush. Look at this. Like he's like, all right, I see drive rush. Let me hit a button, hits jab, it trades with crouching medium kick, and then she just goes bang, bang, and just combos. That is brutal. Yeah, linking into your super does more damage than canceling into it, yeah. DJ can do that too, did you know that? He can link machine gun into level 3.
So you
Pretty
can't
good.
use it as a last second anti-air. So that's why he had to spend the EX just to be sure.
Good stuff.
Oh,
It's hard to stop drive rush. You just got to be so ready.
and I love it again, being able to do so. Shine wasn't ready for a full
How does that
position
affect the
off
scaling?
damage.
Yeah, it just
So
scales
Blanka
less
take down
if you
pressure also on the lights, and we see Shine just backing away from the
link into
big
it rather than
range goals
canceling
that Nephew's
a move into it. Yeah, it would have trade combo if he was still not in burnout. The reason is not because he was in burnout, because burnout only affects block stun, and that was a hit anyway, right? But it's because it was medium versus a light.
Really like
Just
how
raw.
the Fuhajin charges, so it just charges whichever one you want to use.
Boo. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a big commitment from Nephew. Oh, level 2?
That's
No.
good. Oh no, just goes for the run slide.
Dead anyway.
He was gonna go for something else, but he was burned out, so he really couldn't extend it with any sort
Linking
of
and
OD
canceling.
move.
Canceling is like when one move goes right into another. So you can think about it like a chain in a fighting game, right? So you play Guilty Gear. Gatlings are like cancels. They cancel into each other. Or in this game, how you can cancel like a special move into a super. Same idea. Linking is like when one move goes into another, not through any canceling or anything, but you're just plussing enough to do a move and then do a move after. So a good example in this game is you can link Luke's crouching medium punch, and then after you can do standing light
The
kick.
ability to escape the corner and land this level 3. Oh, it's so fast.
Good check. Holy shit. I can't believe he could jab right there. Oh, you're just dead. Dude, being able to do that is so good, by the way. Like, every knockdown against this character, Kimberly, you have to be like, alright, is she going to overhead? Is she going to low? Am I looking for drive impact? Am I looking for throw? Is she going to do... Like, it makes dealing with her on offense so much harder. And also, Shine just looked pretty ready. I think his matchup knowledge is super good. He basically never got cooked by, like, a bad fireball. Like, a lot of people run into Juri fireball and stuff. And every single time that Nephew burnt out and overcommit on resources, Shine just got the better of those situations. Oh, he picked Blanka, huh, instead of Luke. Cammy has super good anti-fireball moves and like good ways to bait DP, good way to play neutral. I'm not surprised he picked Blanka. There's less chance that Punk knows the matchup too. That was a trade combo.
Into Blanka's kit.
Like, there's, you know, with Luke, it's like a more standard matchup that Punk's familiar with, where this matchup, like, there's less of a chance Punk knows what to do. Mena's gonna get burnt out. He's gotta, yeah, he's gotta run for his life. All right, now he's good. Dang, that does a lot of damage.
That Blanka gets, and now I'm like, thank God that they.
Oh, that was a good choice.
Blanka chance that Blanka gets.
Good.
Yeah, Blanka Chen is cheap, actually.
We saw a pretty convincing.
Nice. He tried to parry the ball. Mena just does shallow. Then what happens is, so he does like light Blanka ball, and it whiffs in front of you, and you try to parry it. So yeah, see, Punk didn't try to parry. He was like, oh, I'm gonna wait and not parry, which meant Mena got to do a free ball. Then right there, Punk tried to interrupt with a jab. So also, dive kick from Blanka is cheap as hell. You know that? Like, jump back EX airball is mega plus and mega good. It's really, really messed up. It's so hard to deal with. Ooh, he's burnt out too. That move is cheap.
The pain of my existence. Air Blanka.
That air Blanka ball is cheap as fuck. I don't know what Blanka player on the battle team was like, you know what he could use.
Oh, none of those guys chips, huh? Interesting.
Oh, that's terrible for Punk. Yeah, he just dies the Blanka ball now.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, that was a good choice.
I'm sorry. I was.
That is really bad for him. As soon as he burnt out there, I mean,
I
yeah.
was like, what? I was like, is there something that I don't know about? But no, yeah. Punk,
Regular Blanka, air Blanka ball can be punishable, sure, but like you can just use it to whip punish too. Like you can just jump back, see you whiff, and then air ball. Man, that's 2 times he just let it rip, and Punk's not ready. Is that gonna hit it? Oh, he's coming back! Oh my god, the most loyal.
There we go. Punk got the anti-air.
He was on his way back. He's like, what's good?
That's because Blanka's looking for that. I mean, sorry, Punk is looking for that Blanka ball.
Nice. Wow, he was ready to anti-air there.
And had the standing heavy kick ready for the anti-air.
Yeah, he did it again. He gets combo on this. Yeah, if he hits you counter hit or punish counter, he's able to get good stuff. His heavy kick is absurd as an anti-air, by the way.
Wake up ball.
Oh, now Blanka Chan's there. Gets a little extra drive gauge. Now you're burnt. Dude, look at how much drive gauge this did. Look at this. Blanka ball 1, right? Almost a full bar. Block the Blanka Chan, medium punch. Blanka ball 2, you're burnt out. Help me, dude. I fucking burnt out. I blocked 2 Blanka balls.
Oh boy. Okay, now it's the day. Oh,
He just wants to die. He didn't want to give him any more meter.
He's just saying, go next, man.
He gave up. He's like, I don't want you to build any more meter.
Totally understandable.
Blanka, like I said, the ceiling is very high.
Yeah, I think Blanka is quite good.
He's
Yeah,
gonna take a while
got a lot of good
to
stuff.
perfect him, but honestly, from a potential standpoint,
Dude,
I feel like
how
it's
did
very
Mena end up having more drive gauge after that was over? Did you guys see this?
It's gonna take a while before we.
Look at this. So he chipped 1 away from Punk with the Blanka ball, and then now they're both at 4, right? Look at the drive gauge. They're both at 4.
Perfect him, but honestly,
And he does regular electricity, right? So he has a slight lead. Step back, standing medium kick, EX,
from a
regular. How did he spend 2 EX moves? And then he's got more drive gauge after. That's messed up.
potential standpoint, I feel like.
Like, look at this. He has more drive gauge, and he did 2 EX moves.
He's
Nice.
very strong.
That move is really good as an anti-air, by the
He
way.
can do, especially after like pressure from
That's funny.
even electric-
Infinite drive gauge hack. This one simple trick Blanka players don't want you to know about.
You're setting up for a lot of potential frame traps and some real.
His level 2 super is also extra degen. This super is ridiculous, by the way. It's extremely powerful. It destroys your drive gauge if you don't parry. And then when you try to parry, he just empty ball and then does throw.
Going up against Blanka.
This is Mega Plus, cross up. Oh, this is a chance for Punk.
Oh, that's.
The thing is that EX up ball pretty scary here too, right? Oh. Man, every time you block Blanka ball, you're poor drive gauge.
There's a punish, yes sir. A lot closer to get the big punish on the Blanka ball.
Punish.
Air ball does get punished.
Could have been a bigger punish too, but it's hard to know that in the heat of the moment.
No.
Oh,
That's huge.
dead. Did he know that he could do that? I wonder what he tried right here. Maybe Punk didn't know. His options out of this, he has 2 main options, right? So he can hop. He has the jump forward. He has the scoop or hop. But generally, you just wave for him to whatever it's called. He just missed the anti-air. He did. I think you're right that it was Spiral Arrow.
Oh, that's huge.
Spiral Arrow. Because it looked like the startup of it. It also said counter hit. You generally just wait to AA or the back hops. That's basically what happened. Someone needs to tell Punk that airball is -6 kappa. I'm guessing a lot of people said it and then he got mad or something. The thing about airball and punishing is that it's fucking hard in the match to do. Like, if I blocked it in a match, you know what I would do? I would fucking hit crouching jab. And I would do jab, jab, light upper. You know why? Because, like, dude, my monkey brain doesn't know how to fucking punish with a better punish because I've never labbed it or thought about it. I would do a bad punish like everybody else. I would just not be ready. My like, cranium would be like, ooh, unsafe, jab, jab, jab.
I like the fact that they redesigned.
You know what I mean? Like, I would do the same thing Punk did, basically, because, you know, it's easy to not do the right punish. It's hard. This game is hard like that because every time you block a move that's -4, you can do a punish counter punish. That's jab into a bigger button, right? But remembering that is not very Street Fighter brained at all. You know what I mean? Like, that's never been a thing you have to remember, you know? So, like, and also range matters too. So, like, a good example is Luke gets punish counter crouching jab into crouching heavy punch, but it's range specific. So some punishes I can do a light punish into. He tried a DP there and got super. That sucks. You can do whatever it's called, crouching jab into a heavy or something with a lot of characters, but the range matters too. Yeah, I mean, dive kicks are like that. They're not, you know, the Blanka's dive kick is like any dive kick in that it could be, the frame data could be different. Oh, he's not gonna kill either.
NuckleDu contesting with buttons on wake up.
But yeah, I mean, it's easy also to do the wrong punish in general. You know what I mean? Like, if you block something that's -6 or -7 and you get a medium, like, that medium can always be done into like a heavy usually, right? But the range matters and the punish matters, and you have to get used to it too. Like it's hard to remember to do punish counter punishes on things. Like right there is a good example. Crouching medium kick is scales more than other stuff, but like he's just doing crouching medium kick because that's what's comfortable and used to his brain. Like if I block this as Luke, would I hit heavy punch or back heavy kick or some better shit? No, I do crouching medium kick because it's this is like the shit that just makes sense to your brain, you know what I mean? The game's not been out long enough for everybody to be doing the best shit all the time. And even when it has been out for a while, it's fucking hard to do the best shit when there's nerves and you're in a match, you know what I mean? Yeah, also jump back dive kicks are cheap, okay? There's a reason everybody has to jump forward.
Ended up dropping that combo. There's the upside down kick again, setting it up with the sonic boom, but it's the parries that keep the defense.
It's hard to do all the right stuff. This game's difficult to play, as I'm sure a lot of you have noticed. Like, to truly actually start to get good at this game is hard. You really have to do a lot of, the game asks a lot of you to play optimal, I think. You gotta be ready for so much shit, and also you have to, like, your knowledge has to be really high, your reactions have to be high, you have to make a lot of good choices in like really hard spots to find the right choice. It's fucking difficult. This game is stressful on the old noggin.
That's why everybody is reluctant to even try to press the
button
button after a string of lights that Cammy presents, because she pushes herself so far back.
Yeah, also every time you get a hit in this game, you have to be like, alright, word, I hit him. Do I spend drive gauge? Do I spend EX? Do I spend drive rush? Do I spend level 1, level 2, level 3? Do I spend both? Deciding those two things is so hard. It's so hard to be like, all right, I should only spend EX, or I should spend drive rush, or I should spend super, or I should spend both. Like, it's knowing the right combo to do is mad hard in this game. Executing the combo may not be the hard part. It's usually deciding what you want to do.
When he was first doing it, we all were questioning.
Wow, that was wild.
That was actually sick. He's dead for sure.
Yeah, punish counter, and it's level 2, but that reaction was ham.
Let's go.
That was so critical. That was so critical for fun. Except when he dive kick on top of a boom, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, this game is also high power level 2 in that sense, right? So I'm not sure what they'll do for buffs and nerfs, but my expectation is that this power level of the game is where they want the game. Like, they want the characters to be strong. As I'm sure you've noticed, the characters feel strong as fuck in this game. Like, they all feel real strong.
I can't believe they made Spin Knuckle this good after being such a garbage move for 30 years, 20 years.
Yeah, the utility behind it being able to get past fireballs, the heavy version being plus, the other two not even being punishable. A really, really great job of designing that to get past.
That's a rough range.
The biggest hurdles that she has.
When you're that low, Guile can just, yeah, he can kind of just harass you with crouching medium kick Sobot, and then just wait for you to jump and flash kick instead of committing to a regular anti-air. This is on Intel stream. Oh, no punish. Oh, no. That's like really bad for NuckleDu.
He just needs to drain this bar. We're still at,
yeah, Punk's in a really good spot.
2 out of 3 matches here. Punk up 1-0, trying to send NuckleDu out of this tournament.
Dude, Guile's normals are actually so wild. Watching his normals go really cracks me up because he missed the flash kick. Oh, is he just dead because of that? Nah, I would be so sad.
Takes it away from a missed input from
NuckleDu. That is so tragic.
Any longer for that flash kick.
Missing flash kick like that and just dying is brutal. He just gets jumping light kick. Ooh. Yeah, I know Du has also been thinking about playing Cammy too, right? Like, well, he used to play Cammy in 4 and 5. Oh, Manon instead of Cammy? Word? I could see it because of the Mika, I guess, right?
All right, here we go. Here we go. Start this and see if Nephew can repeat that. Goes right in there with the plus frames off of the drive rush. iDom tried pressing back and got caught by the frame trap.
Oh, missed the DP. I've heard Juri players the most say that her DP feels hard to crosscut with. I don't know why.
They're built different. Speaking of jumps,
but I've heard that a lot. I'm not sure the validity of it.
Back-to-back, I guess.
But it seems like they miss it a lot. This is on the Intel channel.
Ooh, just gets right in there. Spends all that drive rush gauge, 4 bars right away to push iDom to the corner, spends another one, going ham with that meter, but now you can see both players close to burnout.
Ooh, that hurts. Man, getting hit by that feels so bad every time. You're like, oh, I'm stupid.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I like that iDom didn't drive rush for Oki. He couldn't really afford it. Nah, that reached? All right, he's better than me. I would have definitely got hit by this. Word? Okay. You know, that reminds me. Remember before the game came out, the Manon players were like counting frames, and they're like, dude, her command grab's 10 frames. How can she win with a 10-frame command grab?
Here, watch out for the metal reset. Nope, just goes for the low. Good block on the overhead, and that was a true punish as well.
Buff anti-airs. I can't hear that. I can't read that sentence when Manon's on the screen. If you don't like people jumping at you, you should play Manon.
Crosscut DP on the way over after the drive rush. Good recognition, good attentiveness from Nephew, and just overall great usage of the.
I like that patience from iDom.
Oh, got his drive rush checked and tried to drive rush.
Yeah, Nephew trying to do a lot right now. He's really trying to make some offense happen. He got it though. That was you know, one of those moments where if you're Nephew here and you just get hit like this, he waits, stuffs that, try to do it again, stuffs that. Like common sense would tell Nephew, okay, I should probably vibe a bit. I may be going a little too ham, right? But I kind of like that he did the opposite. He's like, fuck it, I'll do it again. I think most people would be like, okay, I look stupid. I need to stop because he's too ready. But then he just did it anyway. He's like, why not?
Not at all. And I get that. That's the other player's fault for not checking appropriately.
Sometimes you got to do that.
That was an attempt. That was a counter hit. And now it's Nephew just bulldogging yet again. No, a slight drop.
It's worth doing both though. You should do both. You should slow down sometimes and sometimes you should speed up. If you only do one, like if your only note is I'm gonna go fucking ham, you're too predictable. And also if you're only like really, you know, really cautious, then that's also bad. Bulldogging? Bulldogging means someone went ape shit. Let me translate commentary speak for you. When someone says like, wow, he was really bulldogging, they're like, this guy's going fucking ape shit.
Why wouldn't he go for the
That's cheap. That is really hard to deal with. This right here.
No, he just goes for the level 1.
Light fireball, dash, and she has time to throw you before the fireball's there. That's cheap.
Nephew. Now 1 round away from taking iDom out.
Of course, looking forward to EX with Manon is also a very good anti.
And there's the check too against the drive rush. That's the first successful one we've seen from iDom. It nets him.
Damn, he risked it all again.
Anti-air is there, but not quite all the way. The overhead is blocked. Nephew.
Caught the low. Oh, he was just holding up. That's really bad for iDom. Oh, the drop. Oh my god.
No, did iDom accidentally give away that it was good for the command throw? And then no counter to the drive impact.
It's actually kind of worse that, yeah, he just got hit grounded like that because now you're just dead. This hitting on the ground is way worse for iDom. I think he might have been able to kill even without it, but this just means that the combo does way more damage. Basically, iDom had to guess level 3 on Wake Up. I wonder if that's what he tried.
I cannot even believe that sentence. Is that hitting my ears in real time? iDom no longer in.
Yeah, Nephew just sent it. He was like, fuck it. We ball. I think someone like iDom is usually good if he can like control the pace and then he's the one exerting, but he didn't really get to do that. It's really hard to stop Juri too. Like her grounded buttons are ridiculous and her approach is incredible. Like she legitimately is a nightmare to keep away. Her dash is extremely fast. Her drive rush is extremely fast. Her buttons are absurd. Her crouching medium kick's excellent. Her fireball's great. She has a dive kick to blow up anti-airs. Yeah, Punk versus Nephew was the finals last time. So now it's a loser semi.
Nephew really leveled up. He was already very good, but being able to practice with Punk for long periods of time really turned him to the next level.
Look at the next level, yeah. So
that is a common option that people do here. This is like a Juri thing. If you're a Juri player or fighting Juri, you should know this. On Wake Up, if you read your opponent's gonna throw, you can do jumping medium punch into dive kick. This beats throw. The problem though is like if Punk just walks back and blocks.
Look at the next level, yeah.
He gets a free punish.
Good walk back from Punk, knowing full well that Nephew was gonna try to OS a possible throw attempt with jump medium punch, EX dive kick, or OD dive kick, excuse me. Punk just keeping the containment, dude. Nephew has not found a
Man,
way
having
out
good
there.
heavies like that,
From the drive
I think
potential
having
option,
a
but it's
safe
all the
or
way
good
through the light barrage.
what's it
Who was
called?
talking about not
Standing
enough
heavy in
heavy?
this game is
I
so
don't know,
important.
man. I think it's more
Because
so,
heavy is
death
just
by 1,000 cuts.
chonk your drive gauge so
Big blob of
bad.
energy.
And if yours is like
It's not even death by 1,000
cancelable
cuts,
or
like
hit
death by, like,
confirmable,
4 cuts,
it's
right? I mean,
brutal.
You know,
We'll do 10. We'll do 10, I think.
okay, 10. That's fair. That's fair. All right, here we go.
Your
though.
drive gauge
What
just
a
gets
throw
destroyed.
check.
Ooh, missed
What?
DP.
He just raw jumped
Hey.
heavy punch? Okay.
We love to see those. It's one of my favorites.
That shit
Raw
hurts.
jump-ins? It's not training mode. Not a combo video.
Now if you get some space, EX Fireball pretty good for that. Honestly, it's a solid EX Fireball in general. I think even if she
Oh, coming at you.
doesn't have a store, EX Fireball is like a really good thing to just do in neutral.
I can't
Nice.
tell like how these hits are landing. Oh, the overhead two. The
Yeah.
slight delay. There were 3 back-to-back counter hits against Punk. Punk must have been pressing hella buttons on wake up. What a whiff
the
on it.
heck?
That was disgusting.
Dude, he does
Holy.
that at the beginning of the round so often. I think he's just waiting for opening salvo, you know, of drive rush. And he's trying
Oh,
to deep
nice
it.
spin
Oh,
knuckle.
boy,
That's
yeah,
a
she
good
hops
read.
Right over that thing.
Also, spin knuckles just
Looks
full
down,
punish.
that
Yeah,
mid-classic too.
nice.
Like, oh, nice
That was a
punish.
punish counter punish.
Yeah,
Crouching
I
jab,
know,
crouching
right?
medium. Also, it's just plus on block, so even if you're wrong with spin
God,
knuckle,
damage into
Would
the
be a
level.
shame if it killed. But it will. And even if she did survive, there's burnout. So it doesn't even matter. Double death. Death to your gauge.
Sajam with Eris DLC. Just imagine like the Eris commentary pack where he's talking about sucking dicks in the background when you're eating a level 3.
Like a lot of the hooligans.
Lightning and shit.
So he doesn't want to use it too
Question marks? He had a rant the other day about doing combos and sucking dicks. Two most important things in fighting games,
He's
you
kind
know.
of a mix between the two. And he, again, we've talked about this before.
Oh, no,
He
help.
really feels like a greatest hits of a lot of these characters.
Damn.
If you saw the clip, you know what I'm talking
It
about.
truly does. Oh,
He's not dead, is he? Level 1? Oh my god, he died.
But it also has those, you know,
Ooh, that
underage cracks
hurts.
that are also
That
basic,
feels
because
so
Cammy Spin
miserable.
Knuckle has never been this good before in her entire life.
Man, no.
It's a remix of an old song that turned out way better than the original, you know.
That's exactly what I
You know, because Punk's walking forward too, the EX Fireball just has no time to travel, and Nephew can't really establish here.
The remix
Man,
is
he looks a little
very
a little lost in the neutral now.
Anyways, we digress.
Little
Hey,
nost
look at
in the
that.
neutral.
Punk actually got a first round while we were talking about, look at this, the drive rush too. I don't think a lot of people have had success being able to contest the drive rush from Nephew, right? It's just too fast.
Yeah, Punk has been contesting though, I gotta say, oof. No uppercut again.
Away from Punk's advance.
Man, Nephew has done so little, and now he's in burnout in the middle of the screen because he just got whip punished and poked to death, basically.
Fireball on you is so powerful because you can't
Now dive kick's really, really, really annoying to deal with. Nice, that close medium kick buffer. Juri's standing medium kick has 2 hits to it if it hits up close, and the first hit is really fast, which is actually really good for situations like this, where the first hit of medium kick comes out.
free meeting, and she still gets the B plus.
I mean, Cammy's dive kick is really good.
Scariest.
Like, in a game like this where you get punish counter if your opponent whiffs when you dive kick, like, yeah. Oh, he got the stun literally pixels before that was about to not be in burnout anymore.
Or sorry, didn't have any of the meter down below.
Oh, you're dead.
Really? Oh, damn. Jesus.
That was violent as fuck.
And that's all she wrote. Yeah, even if Punk.
Oh my god, the stagger pressure. Man, Nephew could not play the game. He did not get to play. He got smoked in neutral, and then he just got walked down pressure, crouching heavy, crouching, dive kicks, crouching heavy, crouching heavy, crouching heavy. Alright, this is winners finals. Ooh, it's 3 out of 5 now?
MenaRD also in that same
Shine versus
conversation.
Mena?
There's a lot that
Sandblast.
Luke can kind of do to control the middle ground against someone like Kimberly.
Ooh, the whiff punish.
Right there, right? His counter poking ability.
I think Luke's buttons are absurd. They're incredibly good. I think
I'm talking about Luke as well.
in the first beta, when I played him, I remember thinking his buttons were super good. And the more I play him, the better his buttons feel. They're extremely good. Like, his crouching medium kick is dope. His crouching medium punch is super fast. Really good to just swing with. Like, his standing heavy punch is absurd. Back heavy punch is ham. They're all, like, really good. I think Kimberly's buttons are good, too. Remember when people said Luke sucks? Yeah.
Remember when people said Luke sucks?
What up, Brutus? In the first beta, I played Luke and I was like, damn, I think this character is good. He feels really good to me. And people said he was the worst character in the game. He was like C tier. They put him in the bottom by himself. Then they nerfed him, and now he's top 3 in the game.
Blaster head first, but low forward again. Perfect. Dash up. Fierce. Light knuckle. Heavy knuckle.
Oh.
And remember,
A little too early. Damn, he just held up forward. Holding up with Luke is really good because he can just air knuckle out even if you don't do anything there. If you like try to chase him, he can just air knuckle out. Top 3 generous, I think he's the best. I say top 3 because I think I have heard everybody say that some character in the top 3 is the best. This is burning out or very close to burning out. Yeah, Pixel. What a awesome samurai. And now he's burnt out. Yeah. This is pretty brutal. Wow, nice buffer from Shine. Oh. What a from Pinewood. That was really good to stuff that. Guile, Ken, and Luke are the characters people have as top 3. In-game commentary is very good. I think Jeremy said his in-game line right there, right? I think he said like, Shine is now experiencing burnout, which is like the in-game commentary line he says. Wow, he drive rushed second and his button 1. I'm kind of surprised. I love this combo choice. This is something that if your character can do, you should do it, by the way. He just does drive impact here. Instead of doing a real combo, Mena just does crouching heavy into burnout or drive impact again to get the burnout. Like, this is extremely good, I think, if your character can do it. It's really, really powerful. He should kill here. He gets 2 drive rushes. Level 2. Oh, he missed the perfect knuckle. See, chat? Even Mena misses the perfect knuckle. You guys were like, I can't do perfect knuckle.
Doesn't matter. He's still
See, even he misses it.
Yeah, that double drive impact combo just to burn him out was genius.
But yeah, I think him and Ken both have very similar power level. Like, I don't know which is better between the two, but they're both extremely high power level, really well rounded. What up, more betterness? If you, that was a punish on the throw, by the way.
Why is Guile in top 3? What makes him so good?
If you took those characters and put them in any order, I would think any order is fine.
A lot more viable in this game because the throw.
Oh, that hurts. He actually could have killed there, I think. I'm really bad at doing this too. I've been trying to remember to do this lately. But you can do light, medium, heavy, drive rush, and a crouching heavy punch here too. That's also a thing you can do. It would have gotten close to killing. Didn't matter, but I gotta remember to do that more. Him missing that there reminded me that it's an option. I don't know if it would have killed though. I mean, Ken is also a better Ryu in this game. Dragon Lash is a wild move.
I know it sounds really simple to see double drive impact, but there's a lot of
I think Ken's it's funny because I think Sandblast is better than Hadouken, but I think EX Fireball is much better than EX Sandblast. So like their fireballs are interesting because regular Sandblast is way better, I think.
MenaRD is just looking so solid.
It just, the utility is better, it's better fireball, it's just better.
EX teleport, but
and then what's it called? I think Ken's offense is better, but Luke is a bit more stable, I think. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's time to meaty. Now it's Shine's turn. No, not able to stop.
Yeah, Luke is the best character in 5. He came out after I was fired though. I can't tell you exactly why. I mean, I'm privy. I watched, you know, but I didn't play him.
Give me a break.
Nice. I think Mena got a miss buffer here. One thing to note about this punish, he should have parried this whole thing. Look at his drive gauge, right? He's at 2 bars. He blocks the whole super, and then he has to drive rush to get the punish. If he had just like parried and then drive rushed, he would have had like probably 3 bars left after him.
Oh no, give me a break. MenaRD.
So would have been better to parry it and then drive rush after to get the punish.
Got hit by the jab, and MenaRD had the link and canceled the super all ready to go. Here we go, MenaRD, you know, who said that I'm not playing this game very well, that I'm still trying to get used to it, is about to book his ticket.
Mena is so funny for that. He tweeted like, man, I'm just, you know, I'm not the player I was in 5. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, bro, you got second at like 2 tournaments. If that doesn't, you know, you guys in chat, you lose a match in ranked and you're like, it's over for me. I'm washed up. I'll never do it again. He gets like second in a tournament and he's like, it's over.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Absolutely
Big dead. Ah!
Commentator cursed it. Not like
Could have just level 1 super too, but nice. A good pickup.
Boy.
You know, people say, why are Luke's forearms so big? But no one ever asks, why is Cammy's butt so big? They're just like, alright. You know that? I got a big problem with how people, they ask questions, you know? They're like, why Chun-Li got big thighs? Like, she's the strongest woman in the world. You ever think Luke's arms are big because he's strong? You ever think about that? He's strong. Is that not an acceptable answer?
It's true that we did. Oh.
No one's ever like, Zangief's too big. They're like, alright, he's big, I get it. Like, everybody's mad about his forearms. Why, he did hooligan? Dude, he heard you guys talking shit. Punk's like, I don't use hooligan, huh? Let me show you.
This is a big combo here in the corner. Go for the can setup.
What is this bullshit? What is this Nah, bro. You guys all cool with that? You guys thought that was cool? Look at her drive gauge. Punk has 3.5. Is this real? Or is there a gap?
Uses one can to cover a second can.
You got a parry, I mean, but also that's hilarious. Oh yeah, and another important thing about that, on that combo, did you guys notice that Shine... Oh no. Oh no. Did you notice that Shine got to reload his can and then throw a new can? Did you guys see that?
And somebody please clip that and send that to me on Twitter. I need to steal that right quick.
That was ham. That was a cool combo.
I forgot where that was on Twitter, but either way, level 3 does get the big boost, and it's going to be significant, or so we think.
Spiral arrow. Getting level 3 early is really nice, by the way, because you spend the rest of the game with the movement speed and damage buff, which, even if you lose this round, which it's looking like it might go Punk's way, right? He's got a good position. He has meter. You're in a pretty good spot for the next one. Oh no.
Look at this. You're dead. Are you gonna spend level 2?
Oh, he didn't spend anything. Damn, he gambled it and it worked out. Yeah, it is cool that the graffiti stays. I agree.
You know that's always a risk.
Also, we got random select training mode stage, and I have to say, I haven't seen training mode stage in so long. It's so nice not to be here all the time. You know that? It's so nice that I haven't seen this stage in so long. God, it feels good.
What's the meaty? Oh my god, the meal has a mind of its own.
He did it. He actually went for the EXDP.
Wow, no way he whip punished that. Oh man, this is so scary now. Japanese judo? That's what they call it. Oh, he's right. And he wins. Easy peasy. Backdash in the corner. Throw loops so cheap. Throw loops are very good, but you know, I'm okay being wrong 5 times and then backdashing and then killing them. I don't know. The Japanese players call it Japanese judo. You can turn off training stage in the random select, right? If you're a spectator for an online tournament, turn off training stage. You can do that. Just turn it off so that we never have to see it. And then it's always random select on a new stage every game. Which is really cool. Yeah, you can turn off any of the stages. There's a toggle that allows it. If you don't know, chat, you can do this yourself too. You're allowed to turn off or on any stage. You can set it so that every game you always play on a new stage or you always play the same stage. And you can pick the music.
Yeah, we're still trying to play the footsie game. We see a lot of lights being kind of buffered out, but
level 1 does not kill, I don't think.
Overall, Shine not gonna kill yet.
When he got the cam back.
Just doesn't do that much damage.
Uh-oh.
Again, for their utility, that's fine. But here he comes, Punk.
This spot is really rough. This spin knuckle pressure, yeah. Oh, and the reset, that is cheap. Resetting on hit like that is really good because you're getting hit by a combo and you're like, all right, this is like some damage, but I gotta watch for drive impact when I get up, and then you just reset with drive impact in the middle of the combo, and you're like, well. The stages are completely client side. So right now, what's it called? They're completely separate, right? So the spectators could be on this stage, and then each of the players could be on 2 different stages, and it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Elbow, you are +2. Do not let her get away with.
So that's the cool thing. Oh, that does not work. Yeah.
With pressing buttons afterwards.
Yeah, so a lot of times when you watch people play sets, when they're playing against each other, they're on two different stages. It happens all the time. The stages are all the same. They're just different backgrounds. Wow, you can't punish drill from that spacing? That's messed up.
Teleport, Punk actually jumped forward. That's so crazy.
Ooh, I think he wanted to bait that, no?
Yeah, so that when Kimberly does the down elbow in the air and you block it, it's not that she's punchable, but you are
That's very good.
+2 as the defender, so you can throw her before she can do anything else.
I mean, raw drill is actually really good in this game. I think in other games it's okay sometimes, but in this game I think raw drill is like much better. To be honest with you.
2-0 with this power up.
Now you gotta worry
Ooh.
about the twos.
Oh, he couldn't whiff punish. I wonder, or I couldn't punish. I wonder if heavy punch would have worked.
Standing light buffer into drive rush.
Yeah, raw drill seems extremely good in this game compared to. Oh yeah, he cannot find the punish there, huh? I don't know what it is actually. You might have to look. Yeah, Shine's dead to 2 sweet miss punishes, which is pretty. Oh shit.
And this is gonna be a big punish. Nice.
Can up.
Punish combo right there. Wake up with a level 3.
He should have parried.
That is safe.
Oh no.
Oh, he got unlucky. He should have parried this level 3. Look at how much drive gauge difference this could be, right? He's at 2 and some change. He blocks the level 3. Look at how much drive gauge he loses. So the punish, he doesn't have multiple drive rushes here for the punish. So like, if you had parried, he would have been at like 3.5 or something, right? Which would have meant that he could have done EX and then also still been able to drive rush. Like right here, he could have drive rush or something. That was a drop, but you know. That's why pairing the super is so important. Oh no, we're back on random select training stage.
Great recovery, great finish from Shine, up 2 games.
Shine looking really, really strong here. You know, Punk is a player who plays, you know, and is a very strong emotional player.
Well, you don't perfect parry it. If you just hold parry during the flash, you won't get perfect parry.
So let's see if he can his way through this and make the
perfect parry could cause burnout. Yeah, but if parry was gonna cause burnout, blocking the super, the level 3 would also burn you out.
Damn, what a roll forward again from Punk. Confirms it's just out of this world, and so are the.
Getting a combo off that is really good. Getting heavy punch into spin knuckle into light kick drill is pretty good.
Don't finish it. That gives you the +47 that you need for a spray can setup. But oh my gosh, Punk catching the cross up into the level 1. Is this gonna kill? Not
oh
quite
man,
enough.
that sucks. That means level 2 could have done it, but
damn, that was just at the tip.
he's just like, you don't want to overspend and then be like, well, whoops.
But Kimberly gets no pressure off of the back throw. Oh boy. Oh god, it's so scary.
He wants any light kick.
Just light kicking at each other all day.
You also can't really drive impact to Shine because if he just hits a button, you die.
Again, the perfect range.
Like light kick kills you, right? So, oh shit.
Random drill.
Oh my god. He's gonna build level 3.
He has the critical art ready to go.
Oh man, that feels so bad. You know, Punk not spending that level 2 earlier cost this. That sucked.
Match point, plus you have the buff on. You have got to be kidding me.
You know, not finding a combo into level 2 earlier is brutal. Maybe the route he did couldn't do level 2. I don't know, but that also really sucks.
Yeah,
man.
no, he's been doing that to close the gap a couple of times over because it is safe from certain distances like that.
Right, and it catches a lot of people off guard, but it just so happened to Shine jumped in that situation.
Oof. In Brazil, we say meter regenerate, rounds don't. I like that.
Oh, he's got the hit.
That's a good saying. I mean, I think everybody thinks that way, right? Where it's always worth spending the meter to get the round.
Oh man.
Yeah, might as well do it.
Now, James, that just makes
Ooh, there's his punish. He was in range this time.
Not gonna kill just yet.
Basically because, oh, he's dead. SPD damage. Yeah, basically because if you don't spend the meter, like, you're always gonna have a chance to lose the round, whereas if you do, you win. That's brutal. Dude, Shine is fucking a gamer. You know that? Shine's playing very well. It's funny because everybody's just shitting on Kim being good, and then Shine and Diaphone, all these players are just vibing. I think it's also because it's hard to play neutral with a character like this, because a lot of people who pick this character are just like, okay, cool, I picked Kimberly, and then they just start using all your special moves. You're sliding and running and jumping and elbow dropping and all this shit, but like, she actually just has really good walk speed and grounded buttons to use. And that's like a lot of where Shine's wins are coming from, right? Like using crouching medium kick or drive rush crouching medium kick, using her standing heavy punch, using standing medium. Her standing medium kick is super good too.
Now the zoning
Special cancelable goes really far. It's a really solid poke.
And look at this whiff punish from, oh no, and yeah, he's gonna be able to link off of that overhead. There's that raw drive rush in the throw.
And the other nice thing about her is that she can also, oh nice, it's cool to get a side swap combo off that. She just has like she has good surprise, like skip neutral options and good neutral buttons too. He could have done jab jab drive rush and then maybe not need to spend it, but I like that he just commits the bar. He dumps the bar. We've all seen what happens if you don't spend it, right?
I gotta understand what that timing is, but it's been so
yeah, Mena has interrupted a lot of the drive rushes and crouching like dashes, jumps, like yeah, he's done a really good job just shutting things down in neutral. I mean, Luke is good at that too. He's like super well rounded. His fireballs are dope. He has like such good ways to shut that stuff down. His jabs are really good. He can confirm from super far.
Standing medium kick didn't really get to convert off of that. Went for the raw run. Thought it was going to be a counter or even punish counter at that. But now it's MenaRD. You know, at least throw a sand blaster, control the space a lot.
Oh
Jumps so
no.
confusing, but it's Shine who still gets thrown.
He's gonna drive impact, isn't he? Mena, I feel like Mena loves the drive impact when you're in the corner. But damn, he gave up the space.
Oh, never mind the raw jump from Shine. Finding its mark, and he should be able to take this round. I was just
he should be good here, right, with the kill. If he didn't, then he should have drive rushed first. Okay, it all worked out. I thought he was dead, but I was like, man, if he doesn't die.
As much as you are focused on the ground game, sometimes it leaves the skies susceptible for a big. Yep. I was gonna say that utilization.
Yeah, most of the Kim players I play walk back to full screen and then teleport or slide. So because of that, it's quite hard to like get used to playing against her in neutral, because when you don't do those options, you know, you're like, wait a minute. Especially when she's in level 3, her movement is so excellent, right?
Really scared to go in on Luke because Luke's buttons are ridiculous. That crouching.
Nice air to air. That was.
It doesn't even look like it reaches long, because Luke looks like he has the stubby leg.
He, I wonder, he could jab both options. Maybe crouching medium punch also works. But whenever I see the teleport with Luke, I just hit jab and it beats both. You could probably also just hit crouching heavy punch. It's a little slow, maybe, for the ground one. Your character will have a move that beats both. Something that hits in the air and on the ground. A lot of characters can jab it, or like an anti-air move. Yeah, I mean, you could just DP, sure, but hitting a normal's very good.
Man, we're going to Memphis, everybody. Took the wrong guy to Memphis.
We're going to Memphis.
What does that even mean?
That has to do with Maximilian?
He's the one that says it.
Interesting. And they just put that line in the game?
That's exactly it, yeah.
I need the commentators to say it in the DLC pack.
Checking with the low forward is so far. Man, the crosscut DP, absolutely ready.
Look at that. Shine. This is why holding up out of throws is so good. I mean, Mena did in the corner there too, but if you think someone's going to throw you, just holding up is like, look, what's the worst thing that happens? You eat a DP.
So far, man, the crosscut DP.
And then now Mena's down drive gauge. Shine's out of the corner. You're like, all right, cool.
And this is the kind of space that really has been a huge detriment to Shine. Damn!
People are getting really good at doing that, by the way. Basically, anytime you see a drive rush, you just parry, right? And you get perfect parry timing. So it forces them to drive rush throw, which, you know, is a little weaker. Doesn't go as far. It's something that people do a lot. Same thing with meaty knockdowns. When people drive rush to meaty you, a lot of people just wake up parry to beat it.
Shine actually contested it with the crouching jab, knowing full well that the throw is coming, that Mena wanted to get a side switch. That was so smart.
Oh no, you just got
shit. That could have been worse though. Eating light, medium, heavy off of a throw bait is like not that bad. It could be way worse. Nice. It's super good use of meter there. Oh, I'm surprised he just spent level 3. He's gonna get burnout though.
Exactly 1.5 bars. He should be. Oh, It'll be
Go
just
close,
shy.
yeah.
Just
But
shy
the
of
thing is, you just do button into fireball or whatever. Yeah.
No way, Shine.
Oh man.
Oh, level
I think there's a good use of meter actually, even if he loses the round.
The extra damage on board. But it's more so getting that drive gauge back.
Yeah, you might as well do this, right?
Even at least for the next round, that's why you go for that level 3. It's okay.
Because
Even if
this
you
round
lose
is
it,
maybe
it doesn't necessarily feel
winnable.
like
Like
you're
it's,
wasting
yeah, it's
meter
pretty hard to win.
because you're
But
gonna
even if you
keep the
lose, you get the buff
back.
anyway. And I think the reason it's fine is that Mena also spent level 3. So they're both off the bar. That makes it way better to me for Shine. You know what I mean? Because like if Mena had full resources still, I'd be like, uh-oh.
Successfully.
Oh, this looks cheap. Ah, good parry. Okay, that was smart. That's a good call out. That's always a punish on Knuckle. Every time you see heavy Knuckle from Luke, you can always drive impact it. The exception is if he has level 3.
Actually take one game this time.
If he has level 3, then sure, you can do it. But
Uppercut, you already know it. MenaRD, really attentive to these anti-airs, punish counter.
yeah, I'm aware that meteors beat jump.
Yeah,
But
so scary
that's
now.
what
Watch
you
out
have
for
to-
the
yeah,
grab.
you're
There
stuck.
it was.
Handed
Shine
super
didn't
right
have the
there.
level 1 ready to
But
go.
that's what you have to do to beat throw.
Ton
Level
of
2.
damage. Got it. He got it.
Now he gets a meaty point blank too.
Damn.
Dude, whoever Intel's PC is exploding the spectator.
Punish counter on the light.
Every time that level 2 happens, it like
Two
slows
games
down.
straight for MenaRD. Getting the punish
Yeah,
counter
like
with
sure,
good
if they do a meaty
punish
attack and you hold up forward,
so smart.
you get
Nice
hit.
and easy. It was crouch
But
jab,
if
stand
you
jab, drive
if they
rush,
throw and you hold up forward, you get out.
you gotta get those
So
down, man. The
yeah,
level
it's
five
just
is
the
so
risk reward of
crucial.
the scenario. But people always ask how to deal with throw, and that and backdash are your two main options.
Shine, so much problem, Shine. Just
Like
can't
if they
find a
do
way
hit
to
and you
get
do
in
grab and you
at
lose, like
all,
sure.
which
If they do
means
grab
Mena
and you
right now
do
is on his
nothing
way to
and you
perhaps
lose, sure.
winning
The rock
that
paper scissors against you,
$1,000,
but
as well as that
as long as you're
move
right,
power
holding up
AC.
forward on wake up or backdashing, both have pretty good reward
Incoming damage.
for you as the opponent versus like
Fully charged,
if you
dash
get
up,
thrown
frame
also,
throw.
throw doesn't do that much damage.
Oh, the big
So
jump in again. Shine, no, too far
you know,
out. It's gonna
eating
fall
like
for
3
the
throws
combo.
is fine.
I mean,
Nice
honestly,
walk back.
whenever
That was really
Shine
good.
gets
Also, look at the
jumped,
walk back
Shine
on
no
wake up
too
here
far
from
out,
Mena.
too far.
This is something that if you don't know about Street Fighter defense, this is like the main thing to do when you block something. Take a little step back between each hit, right? You just see him walking back here, walking out of throw range. A lot of players will block a move, take a step back, and then crouch block a move, take a step back, crouch block, and like this is
Honestly,
really
whenever Shine gets
strong.
that big
Taking
jump
a
in
step
like
back
that,
is really
he's
good in your
already
opponent's
lost,
offense.
like, 89%
Particularly because this
of the
game,
fight.
most moves are not
At
plus,
that point,
right?
it's still so insurmountable. He needs to find a way in before that point. Like now, doesn't go for the throw in that situation, just ends up blocking Luke's
Nice.
crouch.
Her standing anti-air or her anti-air, crouching heavy
So
punch,
problematic, that's for sure.
is really hard to deal with.
Oh, the
Oh,
big
that was
throw bait on
cool.
that.
I've actually never seen that.
The damage set up,
That's like the
no
throw bait
to
setup
this
she has,
one.
huh?
Plus normals and Shine. Still trying to harass with the medium. The jump in is there, but no, it's not. I lied, Mena. Recovered just in time from the sand blast.
Sandblast. Uh-oh.
No whiff punish from Shine.
I don't think he
Mena
spends level
has
3,
burned
right?
himself
Yeah.
out.
He will
wants
on the
to
next
make
hit 'cause he's gonna
comeback,
win.
though, so that's why he's spending all that resources. But now
Oh,
he's
God.
got
Nice
nothing
jump
in the
back.
tank except a beautiful jump back roundhouse is what he got, and one hit into a critical.
This is a
arc
scary
that
spot for
definitely killed.
Shine. Yeah, because Mena can just buffer. Oh,
Wow,
chip.
Shine just
Did he do
No
it?
way. He got it! MenaRD! That's gonna be more than enough damage. It's critical art. No time for Memphis. It's the face to the fist. MenaRD is your Intel Play Street Fighter 6 Invitational Champion with a bust out of a lifetime.
Man, I would be so sad. You're up 2-0. You're up around. Why not? Critical arts in this game do so much fucking damage raw, by the way. Like, they do almost 50% raw. That is a shit ton of life.
It's the face to the fist. MenaRD
I'm not the
is
player I
your
used to be. Yeah,
Intel
Mena
Play
on
Street
Twitter, he got
Fighter 6
second place and he's like, it's over. I'm washed. I'm not at the level I want to be. How can I ever do it? And he just gets the dub. It's like, well, I mean, it's a new game. A lot of people are struggling, right? Like, it's only natural. The new game comes out and like, sure, some people are going to be really good right away, but most people are not there yet. You run into shit that you've never seen all the time. Punk running into Mena's Blanka. How ready do you think he is for that, right? Like, he's played it like twice now, and I'm sure he's like, what the fuck's happening, dude? Sure, he's got some ideas. He's like, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, but like, how many Blankas has he played? His game plan against the character is probably not that developed yet, because like, how could it be? Like mine's not. I have like some really basic level 1 shit that I'm like, okay, this is what I'll do against Blanka. And that's basically it. I haven't played super good Blanka players. Like I fought master rank Blanka players and won, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I think that's most people against most characters. Like how good do you think everybody's matchup knowledge or level is against Lily or Dalsum? Probably not that high. Even the characters you have good knowledge against, they are developing their counter strategies to your strategies and et cetera, et cetera. So like everybody's trying to learn, you know?